Hi. Hi, chat. How we doing? Happy Thursday. We're back. We're finally back. Yay! Oh, man. Dude, getting random bouts of nausea from your new medication is a fun time. That was partially me yesterday, as well as headache and exhaustion. It's a grand old time. We love it here. We love that for us so much. But happy Thursday. We do be back. I hope y'all are having a fabulous week so far. Excuse me. I had bites of dinner. I didn't eat all of my dinner. I started feeling full, so I was like, yeah, I'll put the rest of it away. But hope everybody's having a great week so far. We are almost near the weekend, and I'm stoked, but also sad. I was originally supposed to work on Saturday, but shenanigans happened, and now I'm not working Saturday. So I will admit I'm sad. I don't get to work on Saturday. A little sad about that. But it's fine. We're gonna make do. We're gonna spend the day probably relaxing. I do have an anime I do need to watch for a podcast recording on Monday. So that's something I need to take care of and get done. But other than that, not crazy weekend's gonna be happening for me. Which is probably for the best. And I mean, it's good to have those sometimes, but having the extra money from extra work would have been nice. But it's whatever. It's whatever. Shit happens. Shit fucking happens. You know? But hope everybody is doing well. We're back. We're gonna be playing more Stray Gods, the role-playing musical tonight. I know we were supposed to play Dispatch last night, but wasn't feeling the best, so we canceled that. But we're gonna make sure we do our damnedest to do Dispatch next week for y'all. To which I was actually talking to Andrew on and off a little bit about schedule-wise. We're probably gonna be doing Dispatch on Wednesday again. He's gonna go visit his parents, who he hasn't seen in a hot minute. His weekends are Tuesday, Wednesday, mind you. So he hasn't seen his parents in a hot second. So he was gonna go there, and his parents asked, "Are you gonna spend the night?" So he's spending the night over there. So that means that it's gonna be little old me with the kitty cats on Tuesday. But we're thinking we'll do Dispatch on Wednesday again, and actually try and play it this time, because shenanigans can occur on occasion. But we are doing pretty well. And the other thing I've kind of been I was contemplating a little bit earlier today, and I also talked to Andrew about it, and he encouraged it. I'm intending on taking a week off from streaming. A lot has been going on lately that has kind of been mentally taxing for me. So I think I need a little bit of a mental reset. So I'm going to be taking a week off. Not next week, but the week after. The week of the 4th of July holiday, I'm going to be taking that week off. So that's going to be my current plan. Mostly for like a little mental reset, a little breather, a little chance to kind of like relax. And I'm going to try and stick to this. I'm going to try and not do stream work, which means between this week and next week, I need to get everything done for that week. That way I'm not doing anything outside of posting the TikToks and doing social stuff. Like, just posting things, not super crazy stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much my game plan. I just need a little mental reset and just a chance to chill a little bit and relax. Yes, Ocean, hi. What do you came in here with the all caps. They just there was a P4 revival broadcast. I heard Andrew was just watching that. I haven't gotten the chance to watch it yet. But it sounds like it was more revealing about the story and the gameplay and stuff like that. Also, they did reveal the cast for the new game as well. And I was correct that it was a brand new cast. But I didn't But some of those names in there I did not expect, i.e. fucking Nazir Tarsha as the protagonist. Because he's a Texas, Dallas-based guy. So that's a... He what? He moved recently? No shit. Did not know this. Well, shame on me then. Shame on me then. But that's fucking cool, though. Like, the cast that they have looks pretty fucking solid so far. Though they did not announce... There's, I think, like, two of the main party that they haven't announced yet. I love how it's copying P5 Royal. P4 Revival put in baton passes finishers. The combat user interface is the same. And the menus are very similar to P5. How dare you not know exactly where the I haven't been keeping up with shit lately. In case you forgot, Andrew, my life has been a little bit busy and hectic. In case you forgot, baby. But I'm stoked. I'm stoked about it because it's P4 Revival got the royal treatment. Okay. Here's the thing. I have never played a Persona game before. I have either seen Let's Plays of P4 or the P4 and P5 anime. That's it. I've never actually physically played Persona before. So, I know at some point, Andrew wants to sit my ass down and make me play a Persona game. But that's gonna be, like, forever. That's gonna be a stupid long playthrough. It's not an if, it's a when. I know. It's both a promise and a threat. I'm aware, Andrew. Let's be real. It's both a promise and a threat. That I will eventually be playing a Persona of some kind. Highly recommend Persona 5 Royal. It is the best Persona game ever. It's so fucking good. Plus, best soundtrack too. Okay. I do know that the Persona 5 soundtrack is fucking baller. I do know that. I have heard Persona 5 soundtrack is fucking baller. And I think they use some of the same soundtrack pieces or, like, readapted it, but for the anime as well. If I remember right, it's been a hot minute since I watched Persona 5 the animation. Nope, it's not a matter if, it's a matter of when. You know, even if P3 comes first, mechanically P5R might be the earliest in the timeline. Could you not? Like, even if you just like turn-based, P5 just does it differently. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Interesting. Color me intrigued. But it might be a hot minute because, might be a hot minute before we do Persona, any kind of Persona. Mostly because, like, I know Andrew will want to be here when that happens. Like, physically sitting in the chair next to me when this happens. So, it's gonna, and it's a longer game, it's gonna have to be during a time where, you know, we both have extended periods of time, you know, like a weekend day, you know what I mean? So it's gonna be a hot minute before we even touch a Persona game of some kind. I don't even know when you would get weekends again. Yo, Lilac, by the way, I'm still super hyped from that King KH4 trailer. Listen, I said it when I made my I did a little TikTok video, social media kind of video with those 5 predictions I made for Summer Games Fest. I said this in the video. If there's anything relating to Kingdom Hearts that's discussed during that period of time, it's gonna destroy the internet for weeks. And I was correct. I was correct. Everybody's freaking the fuck out about Kingdom Hearts. I was about to say Persona. People are also excited about Persona. But I'm glad I asked you those questions. I know. It's so fun. And I do have a huge list of games that I might, like, want to eventually check out, too. Because I watched every single fucking showcase. I'm not kidding. I watched every showcase from Summer Games Fest, even the smaller ones. To which I have learned that I think I'm more into indie titles than AAA ones. You know, it's so fascinating. Like, because I wrote down more games that I was interested from, like, the smaller showcases, like the indie titles, than I did with the AAA stuff. So it's really interesting. Because obviously I have Persona, I have I did put Code Veronica on the list. There's quite a few. Though the one triple A ish I say ish title that I'm super excited about, because I've been waiting fucking forever for this to happen, is The Wolf Among Us 2. That's the one I'm excited for. We were gonna be streaming Wolf Among Us, the original. I still haven't had the chance to figure out why it won't work on my Steam Deck. I haven't had the opportunity. So it is physically possible, depending between now and its release, we figure things out. Because if not, I might just double dip and get the remaster version, and we can play that. But you know, something I want to point out: Sora was a half water, half Keyblade in the trailer. Okay, yeah. People speculate that either Moana or Elemental is a world. Oh, interesting. I can see Elemental would be interesting, but I feel like Moana is more plausible, but Moana's also Pixar. Isn't they did Toy Story as a world at some point, right? I think I've seen things. Moana feels like a more fun world idea. Yeah. I feel like Moana would be and you can do sailing. Yeah, no. I feel like Moana would be a much more interesting take, especially because I think Moana has more of the fan base and the popularity compared to Elemental. Elemental, from my understanding, is kind of underrated. I have not seen either film, mind you, but Moana, I think, has the staying power. You know what I mean? Many people speculate Coco is a world because it has a theme of death, and everyone sees Sora as dead right now. Maybe. I'd be shocked if an Encanto world wasn't put into the mix. But like it's been, I don't even know, when did Kingdom Hearts 3 come out? When did that one come out? Because it's been fucking years, and there's a lot of places that this one can go. There's a lot of ways that this one can go. Because I know between 1 and 2, they did revisit some worlds. Because I think they revisited Halloween Town. They revisited Agrabah and the Little Mermaid. You know, but I don't know what they did with 3. So 4 could go a completely different direction with different worlds. Biggest thing people are waiting for right now is Final Fantasy VII's grand finale. I know that is the big one. That's definitely the big one for a lot of people. I have not played Final Fantasy VII, so I do have correction. I played a little bit of Final Fantasy VII, but not the remake. I played the original, because I have the original on my Switch. This is long before the remake existed. But I'd be curious to do Final Fantasy VII at some point. Maybe not the remakes just like right away. Maybe the original, like, cause that'd be kind of fun, right? Doing Final Fantasy but the original. Can you tell me what are the chances of you playing the original Code Veronica? Oh, good question. I think cause Andrew did buy cause during that weekend for Summer Games Fest, Capcom, it's Capcom, right? I think it's Capcom. I'm about to get my wires crossed. But there was like a whole Resident Evil sale on Steam, and I pointed, yep, Capcom. Okay, thank you. And, and I pointed out to Andrew, and he bought, God, which Resident Evils did you buy? Because you already had gotten 4 before that. You bought what, 5? I thought you bought 4. No, during that Resident Evil sale on Steam.
I got 3.
Oh, you got 3 from that sale? Okay, yeah, he bought Resident Evil 3 from that sale, because he already had 4. He bought 4, I think, almost immediately after we finished 2, if I remember right. So it's been the remakes so far. I don't know if we would play original Code Veronica, or if we would just stick with the remakes right now. As we kind of dove into the remake territory with Resident Evil 2, and he did buy the remakes of 3 and 4. So I have no idea right now, but that might be up to Andrew as well, because more than likely he'd be the one playing them, to be honest with you. But that's a potential future thing. Who knows? A lot of things going on. But no. I'm stoked for Wolf Among Us 2. That one's the big AAA title that I'm super fucking excited about. That and more Persona stuff, including a teaser for Persona 6. Like, I had heard that that there were leaks for that, but nothing had confirmed. So, question: did you ever do the Claire route in Resident Evil 2 remake? Yes, we did. We did do the Claire Redfield route. We did Leon first, and then we went back and did Claire's afterwards. So we did do both. The videos are actually up on my YouTube channel if you wanted to check them out. 1 second. There's a whole Resident Evil 2 playlist on my YouTube channel. That link just goes to like all of the socials and stuff. There's a whole playlist for Resident Evil 2 on my YouTube channel. And it does have both the Leon and Claire sides. So if you wanted to see how we did on that, you're welcome to. Yeah, there's so many things. Again, there's so many indie titles, especially though, that I'm excited about. I've been back and forth about making a little video of like upcoming games that I'm excited for that came out of Summer Games Fest. I just haven't had the chance to do it. Honestly, if I had to give like what's top priority for my recommendations, Persona 5, Kingdom Hearts 2, Code Veronica, and the OG Final Fantasy 7. That's an interesting. That's interesting. Because I do want to play Kingdom Hearts 2. I have played the first one. I played the first one last year. I did play the first one last year. First Kingdom Hearts. Mostly from a recommend or die challenge from a friend on a Discord server. But that's also now kind of like, okay, I kind of see the appeal. I would be down to do another one at some point. There's just so many games. Because right now, God, what have we been playing right now? Because we're doing... I would love Persona 5. I wouldn't be surprised, honestly. God, because right now for stream lately, we started Dispatch. Andrew and I started Dispatch on stream last week. So there's that. We have Stray Gods, the role-playing musical, which we're going to be playing tonight. And then there's good old Tomodachi Life. And Silent Hill F we just started as well. And we still do have Pokemon Legends ZA on the back, in the corner as well, that we're probably going to play a little bit next week for. Because it's been a minute since we played Pokemon Legends. Silent Hill, that's hardcore. Yeah. It's hardcore, even though I am being a little bitch and putting on easy mode. I've never played a Silent Hill game before, so this is the first time I'm playing a Silent Hill game. Right. And have you played the earlier titles? No. Nope. This is my first Silent Hill. This is my first Silent Hill game. And I kind of want to like use the opportunity to play F to get ready for Townfall in September as well. So that's my game plan. But I had heard so many good things about Silent Hill F that I'm like, I'm gonna buy Silent Hill F. And then I'm like, it was sitting on my Steam Deck. I'm like, I want to play it. I should play it. That one's gonna be a longer one though, I think, because like there's some New Game Plus stuff involved in order for you to get like the entire story. Personally, try out Silent Hill 2 Remake. Yeah, I've been told the Silent Hill 2 in general is the one that really put the franchise on the map. The remake I've heard is really good as well. I just haven't bought Silent Hill 2 yet, to give it a spin. But, at some point, when I'm not as broke as a joke, because bills are a thing that exist, yeah, has the highest sales. Yeah, because my understanding is that's the one that really put the franchise on the map. Not just for the game itself, but like a cultural standpoint. I think Silent Hill 2 was like big. Gas is getting ridiculous. They just brought gas prices down in my area recently. Not horrible. It's still over, not too much, because it's still over $4. But God, babe, what was gas? Yeah, what was the highest we saw? Like $4.80 maybe a gallon. 4.80, 4.90. It's down to like 4.03, I think, right now. At least that's what our gas station down the street has. Does that sound right to you? Like four? Right now it's like 4 even. 4 even. Damn. All right. It's coming down a little bit, but still expensive as fuck. I remember when gas was like $3.35. You have the LCD Steam Deck or the OLED version? I have an older model. It was kind of on sale. Andrew bought it for my birthday. What's the Steam Deck we have? It's the old. It's an older model. I know that because it was on sale and you bought it for me. It's not a newer one. I know that much. It's the LCD one. Because I think they discontinue this version at this point. I don't remember. The one that was on sale because they stopped producing this one. Yes, yep. Yeah, they stopped producing this one. So mine's an older model. But hey, it's been working wonderfully for me so far now that I have at least a feel for how it works. Excuse me. You bought it at a good time because all Steam Deck versions have increased in $300. Oh, I'm not surprised. Yeah. We need to look into that Switch 2 bundle. We do. Andrew and I have been talking back and forth about getting the Switch 2 like builder bundle kind of deal where you get the Switch 2 and a choice of 1 of 3 games. That's like $500 right now. So before that goes up and then we're fucked in terms of price. I miss the times when I bought games for $30. Me too. Now most AAA titles are like $60-$70. Or in Nintendo's case now. Nintendo's at like what, 80 for a game basically for the Switch 2. 70 is a standard. Yeah. Fucking hell, it's so stupid. It's so dumb. Y'all. Like, why do we need to increase the price on these? Like, it makes no sense. Capitalism at its finest, folks. But it's fine. There's still plenty of indie titles that are relatively, like, decently priced, which is good. And then I know Project Songbird is actually going to get a physical release with for the PlayStation 5. And I think that one is $40. It's on pre-sale right now for like $40, which is pretty good. I might actually buy it. I'm definitely gonna be buying it. Because we did play Project Songbird, but the copy that I got was the press copy. It wasn't, I didn't buy it. It was a presser copy. Believe 2008 to 2012 was 50, 2012 to 2020, 60, and now 2020 to now it's 70 to 100. Oh my god. Capitalism at its finest, folks. It's a grand old time. Anyway, alright. We should dive into Stray Gods before we go too crazy. So, for those who were not here last week, we started a game called Stray Gods, the Roleplaying Musical. Effectively, where we are at, we play as Grace. We play as Grace. She's an artist. Nice seeing you. Have fun with your stream. Thank you. I appreciate it. So we play as Grace, and who is a singer of a band, our friend's band. And one day, like, she's kind of struggling to figure out what she wants to do with her life a little bit. So she runs into a woman. Her name is Calliope. And she kind of helps a little bit to get Grace out of her funk in a way. But next thing that we know is Grace is at home. She answers the door, and in comes Calliope because she has been stabbed or something, and Calliope dies in her arms. But all of a sudden, this wonderful light comes out of Calliope and goes into Grace. And now Grace is a god. So Calliope is in fact among the Greek gods, or idols is the term that they use here instead of gods, where she is part of the chorus and now is a muse and things like that. But there's a drawback here. So the rest of the chorus, which would be Athena, Apollo, Persephone, and Aphrodite. They think that Grace killed Calliope to steal her power. Obviously, Grace did not. So now Grace has 1 week to try and find out who actually killed Calliope, or else she's gonna die. So we have been doing some investigating stuff, and where that's left off for us is currently with the help of Apollo and the Oracle. We went and chatted up Persephone, and now we are trying to get more. It's the legend. Yes. Hello. How we doing? Now we've talked to Persephone. She's kind of she's on our side now. But at the end of Act 1, we kind of had to pick whether or not we were going to stick with Apollo or if we were going to go with Persephone. And in a random moment, because this is a kind of this is a game you get to like choose, like it's one of those choose your like story, and it's telltale. It's like a telltale game in that regard, where your actions have consequences and your choices like do kind of matter a little bit. They also institute that with the gameplay of this game, which is pretty fucking unique in that regard. But we'll dive into that shortly. But we decided to go with Persephone. So now we're waiting on to hear from Persephone before we can continue on in our investigation. So that is where we're at for the game. Grab this. And this. I'm glad to see more of this game. It's so good. And I really do like the gameplay and how unique it is. Because the big thing with the gameplay is your Grace's power as a muse now is that of like getting the truth out of people through song and through music. So depending on what personality type you give to Grace, because you get the option of 3 during your first song with Calliope at the beginning of the game. You have different options that can help shape her character. You also have different options for like lyrics for the song itself, and how you play the game dictates how your story's gonna go, which is very fascinating. I like, because Telltale games are cool and everything, but this kind of how the gameplay works for this, kind of extends that a little bit more, and I find it very unique and interesting that they did that. It's a very fascinating kind of gameplay mechanics, you know what I mean? But let's dive into this, because we're gonna see if we can get through Act 2. It looks like there's 3 acts total, but we're gonna try and get through Act 2 today. That is our goal. So we are currently waiting on Persephone to call us. Frankie!
Hey, Freddie.
Oh, Freddie, excuse me.
Hey. Is everything okay?
Not really.
What happened, Freddie?
I felt like crap after you left. I don't know why I acted like that. I just had this image of you being swept off into some new world without me.
I got into Telltale games because of Minecraft story mode. Yeah. Since then, I always love a Telltale game. Me, it was definitely Wolf Among Us, for sure. Forgiven, I can't do this without you. I should apologize, not you. I will never leave you behind. I'm playing the field, guys. Except with Pan.
I'll never leave you behind, Freddie.
Except for Pan. He's
you
a
know
dick.
That, right?
I'm still ready and willing to be your high priestess, if that's what it takes.
If you could just help me get through this next week, that'd be plenty.
Deal. Why don't you start by telling me what happened tonight? Huh. Persephone runs a club called the Underworld. That's a little on the nose.
Yep.
I wouldn't suggest saying that to her face.
And you ended up staying with her instead of Apollo? I don't know, Grace. She sounds a little volatile.
She has her reasons.
She has her reasons. I just hope I don't end up on her bad side again.
You get on everyone's bad side, Grace.
Don't tell me
Thanks,
that.
Fred.
So what are your options? You need to go back to Persephone at some point?
I could go back to Apollo's as well. Make sure he's not sore about what happened.
Oh, and, there's this. Pan left a card, says, "Come by Olympus." I doubt he means the mountain in Greece.
I just spoke to him?
Huh. I just spoke to him at the underworld. If he wanted something, why didn't he just talk to me there?
Because he's creepy and wants to get you alone?
Still not a fan?
You know how some people just set your teeth on edge? That's Pan. I can't help it. But it doesn't matter. I said I'd help, and that's what I'll do. You can count on me, Grace.
Thanks, Freddie.
The muse? Oh, the embodiment of inspiration. Can you believe it?
Yeah, kinda.
Okay. Oh. I should talk to Persephone or go see what Pan wants. Okay, so my question is, do I get to go to... If I choose Apollo, do I get to go to Persephone or Pan afterwards? Like, that's what I'm curious about. Because I wouldn't mind going to check in on Apollo and see how he is. Like, do I get the option to do more than one place? There's more stuff here. Oh, there's a lot more stuff here. So Freddy. More stuff. Freddy was at the apartment when Pan arrived, so I had to tell her everything. Part of me feels bad for getting her involved, but I have to admit, none of this feels quite real until I did. What I wasn't expecting was that Freddy would lash out at Pan the way she did. What's wrong with her? First she says she'll support me with no questions asked, and the next she's demanding I choose between her and Pan. It's so crazy. Finally got back to the apartment after leaving the underworld, and of course Freddy was there waiting up for me. She felt really bad about how things went down with Pan. I guess I have to keep in mind that my song power draws things out of people, right? Good and the bad, I can't control which it is. At least it's nice to know that Freddy's still on my side. Ugh. Okay, Calliope. It appears that Calliope was staying at an apartment, one that belongs to Persephone of all people, and it's actually not too far from mine. Could that be where Calliope was attacked? Am I crazy for agreeing to check it out by myself? Calliope was one of the 3 idols called the Muses, last one still living, according to Apollo. Once they were his constant companions, but in the last few years they grew apart. Calliope was angry at how the idols had lost their way and apparently argued with everyone a lot. Which doesn't sound like the Calliope I met at all. If it's true, it means she wasn't the most popular idol, and there may be more suspects than I imagined. I visited Calliope's apartment. It was gorgeous, filled with every musical instrument you can imagine, and memorabilia dating back, I don't know, 100 years or more. She had everything she could ever possibly want or need at her fingertips. Is this what it means to be a muse? Apparently, after years of arguing with the idols and making everyone angry, Calliope finally left Olympus, and that's when she became friends with Persephone, who gave her the apartment. However, Persephone says they haven't spoken in 2 years, so she doesn't know what Calliope's been doing lately either. Hermes ran into none other than Hermes at the underworld. Pretty sure they didn't follow me there. They non-binary. Let's go. You know, for an idol, they don't seem that bad. Would you believe Hermes has only been an idol for a year or so? They talk a lot about the old Hermes, so I guess they must have gone through something like me. They were there when the old Hermes died, and his Idleon passed on to them. How often does this happen, I wonder? They answered one question at least about how they showed up at the apartment so quickly. Apparently, when an idol dies, Hermes has to be there. Or whoever Hermes is at the time, I guess. They were kind of closed-mouthed about it, but they just know. Strange story, but what else is new? Hermes helped me find Persephone. Either she didn't know I was there, or she was avoiding me, but the place is huge. After I pumped them up a bit, they're not the most self-confident sort. Nothing else on Aphrodite. Apollo. I went to Calliope's apartment, and who should I find there? Apollo. sitting in the dark in a room that had obviously been turned inside out by someone. Somebody searched for something. Says he didn't do it and that he was there mourning Calliope. They were close for a long time, it seems, but a rift began between them a couple of years ago that never quite healed. Was it the kind of rift that might lead her to her murder? For one, he keeps saying that helping me will do more harm than good. What does that even mean? According to him, his prophecies lock you into your fate as soon as you hear them, which could be good or bad, I guess. Apparently, they're not always 100% clear, so maybe he's right. Maybe it's better not to know. Thankfully, Apollo did have another way to help me, namely through a teenage computer whiz who lives in his dump of a home, the Oracle, or just Oracle, as she insists that's just her handle. She found out that Calliope's apartment was owned by Persephone, so we're off to her nightclub to ask why. Wow, seeing Apollo and Persephone biting each other's head off was really eye-opening. Do all idols hold grudges against each other like this? If so, it's no wonder one of them got murdered. Apollo brought me to see Persephone, but who do you think almost tanked the entire thing? That's right, he did. He got all big and angry like he was about to start hurling thunderbolts and stormed out of the underworld like an angry child. I still can't believe it. Athena... Ah, okay. Persephone laughed when I asked if Athena might be a suspect. Like, the suggestion was ridiculous. Athena's entire existence is based on protecting the idols, and apparently, she'd never break her own rules. She sounds super fun. Persephone. According to the Oracle, Persephone owns the apartment Calliope was living in, so they knew each other. They were close. I guess she's next on my list of idols to talk to, though I have a feeling she's not going to be very happy to see me. Apollo gave me the lowdown on Persephone. Apparently, the whole story about how she was kidnapped by Hades, Lord of the Underworld, is more or less true. He made Persephone his bride against her will, and the other idols did squat to stop it. That's right. What the stories didn't mention is how she later killed Hades and took his throne, only to have that throne taken away by the other idols as punishment for the murder. Persephone's pretty pissed about it still, and honestly, who wouldn't be? Things got ugly between Apollo and Persephone pretty quickly until Apollo stormed out and I let him go. I mean, sure, 2 minutes before Persephone wanted my head on a platter, but now she's willing to help. Isn't that what he brought me here for? So she's my new ally now, I suppose. She says that if an idol is really behind Calliope's death and was able to cover up their involvement, finding them might be difficult, which you know, great. Pan. I ran into Pan again at the Underworld just by coincidence, so he says, hanging around in the very place his tip eventually led me to. Granted, the Underworld is his kind of place, but what are the odds? Neither Apollo nor Persephone seem to consider Pan much of a suspect. He's not a murderer, according to them, even though his sudden involvement is really suspicious. And then Eros. I met Eros, the god of sex, just hanging around in the underworld looking like a Turkish wrestler taking a quick break from his BDSM dungeon. He was nice enough if kind of wrapped up in his own problems. Hardly seemed the killer type, but what do I know? I like the description of Eros. I didn't get to read him last time. I like the description of Eros like looking like a Turkish wrestler taking a quick break from his BDSM dungeon. That is the description. Oh my god, I love it. Okay, so am I allowed to do more than one place? I don't know how this works. I'm gonna check. I gotta know. I gotta know if I'm allowed to do more than one spot. Let's see. Complete guide. Can I just see? So to drift in the chorus and the accord. So do I get to shit. I just want to look at Act 2, damn it. Go to Act 2. For me, does. Okay. Ah, the tone would be okay. So my interaction with Freddy actually is a positive one because if I had sided with Pan, it would have been vastly different. I would have left without Freddy's help. Okay. She wants a foreign Freddy will happily tell you the legend she knows about new friends. Tell your friend I should tell you all you need to know before you leave to chase your next leave. Okay. I didn't 100% side with Freddy, so I guess that was kind of mutual. You'll need to from the idol you sided with in Act 1 for the party, requiring a chat with them first. Okay. There's no right or wrong order to do these tasks. You'll do both in the first Act 2, regardless of what... Okay. So, basically, I will need to go see Pan. I will need to go see Pan eventually. However, I do need to decide if I'm going to go with Persephone or Apollo, I guess. That's why Apollo's not even an option. Well, Apollo's not listed under the thing here. We are going to have to talk to Pan eventually, though. I'll stay with Persephone. So I'm very curious about
back
her.
Already, are you? It's just as well.
Okay.
I've asked around, called in some favors, just enough to get an idea of what all the idols are currently up to. Much as I'm loath to admit it, I'm back to thinking Pan may be our prime suspect after all.
You changed your mind about
Why
him?
Pan? I thought you'd rejected him as a suspect.
I did. It doesn't seem like his style. Pan has always preferred scheming over direct confrontation. But the thing is, how did he know about you so quickly? What does he hope to gain by sticking his nose in?
A favor or two, I guess.
Half the idols owe him a favor or two. No, he's up to something else. Until I know what it is, I can't discount the possibility that he's involved in all this.
I mean, got a point.
You should know. Pan asked me to meet him at Olympus. I'm not sure why.
Oh, that's interesting. Did he happen to say what he wanted?
No. He probably wants to cash in his favor.
Huh. That's what he does. Collect favors and then use them to gather even more favors. To what end, I dare not guess.
I mean, he seems harmless enough.
He's manipulative, sure. He still seems pretty harmless.
Many said the same of Calliope, yet she was murdered even so. You should go ahead and see what Pan wants. It might be useful.
Just throw caution to the wind, huh?
Somehow you'll manage.
Okay.
I want to send you to a party, Grace. One Aphrodite is holding.
Oh, okay.
She and Eros know Pan perhaps better than anyone. If you go, it'll give you a chance to find out what he's really up to.
Okay. Why a party?
Why a party? Couldn't I just go wherever she lives and ask her?
You could, but if you go to this party, she'll be grateful. She holds it from time to time and always asked Calliope to attend, but Calliope never would. You can put two and two together. A grateful Aphrodite might be willing to tell you what Pan is really up to.
That's fair. Why can't you talk to her?
You know Aphrodite better than I do. Can't you talk to her?
She and I don't get along.
Like how you and Apollo don't get along?
Even more intensely than that. I once said some things about her husband. They were true, but unwelcome. Suffice it to say, if I showed up at Aphrodite's party, revealing Pan's secrets would be the last thing on her mind.
Fair enough. What about talking to Pan?
I still have that invitation from Pan. Maybe it'd be easier if I just went to see him.
You should do both. Just don't believe a single word coming out of his mouth.
Fair enough.
I could always beat the truth out of him.
Careful. He's bound to enjoy that.
Oh! Hold up! Hold up! Oh, damn! Pan's into that shit? Oh, boy! Okay. That man is a fucking walking red flag now. Oh, my God. Pan! Holy fuck balls. Oh, great. Now I'm horny. Yeah, thanks.
One wild party with a goddess of love coming up.
It's less of a wild party and more of a somber affair.
You mean like a cocktail party?
Let me put it this way. Apollo will likely be there.
Gotcha. Expectations of fun downgraded considerably. I'll let you know what I find.
Okay. Oh, I can still go talk to Apollo. I'm gonna go talk to Apollo. I want to talk to him. Let's go. Bro.
Grace,
Yeah, told you she'd be back.
what are you doing here? When you stayed with Persephone, I thought that... Well, I didn't expect to see you again.
I don't want to be a bitch. I wanted to check on
I
you.
thought I'd check in on you. The way you left, well, it was quite the scene.
Ah, yes, that. I want to apologize for my outburst. Being around my family brings out the worst in me, I'm afraid. It's why I avoid them whenever possible, and why I should have resisted getting dragged into all this.
All this.
What do you mean, all this? Saving my life? Helping find your friend's murderer?
When we met, I said I would just make things worse. And I was right.
You haven't. Even if you had, isn't now the time to fix it?
Goodbye, Grace.
Aww.
I hope you find what you're looking for.
Damn, okay. See the journal. Hold on. Give me... Let me see, because something got added to the journal. Well, so much for that. I went to see Apollo at his crappy beach house to see if we could talk about things after he stormed out of the underworld, and it did not go well. I guess he helped me as much as he could, but I was hoping we'd part on ways on a better note. Damn. Anything on Persephone? Maybe Aphrodite has a couple things, though. She didn't have anything. Nope. Aphrodite, probably. There we go. I guess Aphrodite is throwing some kind of party. Persephone thinks I should go since Aphrodite knows anyone and might be able to help me. She's being kind of vague about what the party is about, though. Should I be worried? What? Aphrodite, what's going on with your hands? You're missing a thumb? And the tips of your fingers? What? You guys see this, right? What happened to your hand, girl? Girl, what's wrong with your hands? What the fuck? Okay. Let's go talk to Pan. What does this bitch want?
I'd say hello, Grace, but I'm afraid that look on your face might be catching.
What is this place?
It's a garden, darling. Surely even mortals have them.
This building. All those people I pass getting up here. Are they all idols?
Oh, at least some of them. Welcome to Olympus, dear Grace. Our home hidden away in plain sight. Marvelous, isn't it?
How many idols are there?
How many idols are there? I've met, what, less than 12?
Oh, I don't know, 20, 30. Our numbers have dwindled so much I've stopped keeping track.
I didn't know there were that many gods.
We're not all equally legendary, it's true. Some idols were barely worshipped, others not at all. Indeed, not all of us are idols. Some are merely immortal. Hangers-on, if you will. You'll meet them all, given time.
Okay, do most of them live here?
Idols live here? I mean, Calliope didn't, obviously. Apollo doesn't either.
One must have special dispensation from Our Lady of Wisdom, Athena, before they can take up a private dung heap like Apollo's.
Am I gonna have to give him my apartment?
That's rather putting the cart before the horse, darling. First, you must outlive the week.
He's got a point.
Right. Good point.
Is Olympus hidden?
I've passed this part of the city 100 times. I've never seen this building. Was it always here? Or...
Our Lady Hecate provides glamours that allow certain things to go unseen, such as my glorious horns. Olympus is the same. Those invited see it. Those who aren't see exactly what they expect. It's not anywhere as grand as in the old country, but it serves its purpose.
Interesting. This isn't grand.
I don't know, Pan. Olympus seems pretty grand to me.
As if mortals would know any better. This isn't the first time you've been here. I'm sure Hermes took you to Athena's dreary office.
This is true.
That's here? Huh.
Good one, that Hermes. Almost as dull-witted as the original, but biddable.
You asked me to meet you here?
I did. As I recall, you owe me a favor that I now wish to collect, if you'd be so kind.
Oh God, what now? I was expecting
sure.
it.
I'm totally in a position to help others right now. Lay it on me.
Here's the thing. A friend has begged for my help, and you're far better suited than I to offer what he requires.
What do you mean?
I'll give you a key to reach the reliquary where he resides. You help him, and then we're even. If that's not enough incentive, the reliquary is also where you'll find the lovely Hecate. A sorceress of her power could aid your quest. What do you say?
What is a reliquary?
What is this reliquary? Doesn't that have something to do with the bones of saints or something?
Not those relics. Our relics. The relics of ancient gods. Magical treasures collected over thousands of years. Books, mainly. We store them in a faraway place so no one unsavory can get their hands on them.
Unsavory like you?
Unsavory like most.
His face is like, bitch, I'm insulted.
Athena has decreed that these relics are not to be used by any save Hecate and herself. A rather dull waste of so much amassed knowledge and power, but who am I to judge? I'm not leader of the chorus.
Is it dangerous?
If these relics are off limits, does that mean they're dangerous?
Some, but I'm not asking you to chase after any of that nonsense. In fact, I'd advise against it.
But what if one of those relics could help me?
My, such an adventurer you are. It's possible, but ask Hecate first. She, and I mean this with complete and uncharacteristic seriousness, is not an idol you or anyone wishes to cross.
Good to know. Would Hecate really help me?
This Hecate, do you think she could help me?
If she's of a mind. She is the goddess of dark magic, the creator of all our marvelous glamours. If anyone can help you, it is she.
And if she's not of a mind?
Then she won't help you. Grace, that part is up to you. I can't be expected to do everything, can I?
Listen, I'm learning. What kind of favor is
This person I'm to help, what does he want? And why can't you do it?
Well, Grace, there are some things you're better equipped to handle than I. This, as I understand it, is a delicate matter of the heart. One that requires a muse's hand.
A matter of the heart.
What, did you think I was sending you to rough someone up? Set something aflame? Don't be absurd. The man has an issue with his love life. Even if you can't help him, I'll treat the effort as worth the favor.
That's it.
So that's it? Fix up someone's love life? Nothing trickier than that?
Oh, the way you talk, Grace. It makes me blush.
Well, it's just that...
I trade in willing favors, Grace. If I didn't, no one would want to do as I ask, and then where would I be? I may seem untrustworthy, but allow me to reassure you. If I wish you harm, you will walk into that harm knowingly and with open arms.
I haven't attempted romance for Pan. And I could try it. Fuck it.
You're saying you can talk me into anything?
Anything you would enter into willingly and with eyes wide open, which covers a great deal. Yes.
That's surprisingly ethical of you, Pan.
I find consent wildly attractive, Grace.
Okay.
I'll think about it. But no promises.
Marvelous. The gentleman you seek is named Asterion. Lovely fellow, quite harmless. I'll send a package to your domicile that contains directions and the key you'll need to reach the reliquary.
I said no promises.
Well, if you decide to go, Grace, you'll still need all those things. Say hello to darling Hecate on my behalf, will you?
Okay, I can either go to the reliquary or Aphrodite's party. So, what do you suggest? Okay, I think it suggests that I should go to the reliquary first, by the looks of it, before going to Aphrodite's party, so let's do that. We'll go to the reliquary. Oh, I got Freddy with me this time!
When I opened that shipping container, I was expecting, I don't know, rats.
Yeah.
Instead we have... Where the hell are we?
It's hard to say. Weren't we going to some kind of library?
So I was told.
That's how Pan described it. He said it was a, what's the word? A reliquary?
That is where relics are kept, like magic items, like when we played D&D.
This is nothing like D&D.
Well, I don't know about you, Grace, but if a dragon came flying out of that mist, I would not be the least bit surprised.
Thanks, Freddy.
You are such a nerd.
Speaking of, how much do you actually know about Hecate and this idol you're supposed to help?
Tell me about Hecate.
Do you know anything about this Hecate? It's not a name that rings bells.
Let's see. Well, she was the goddess of witchcraft, the really dark kind.
Oh.
But she's never really portrayed as evil. She was more of an outsider, lived alone, off in her little corner of the underworld. Do you think that's where we could be? Oh, that is so cool. Oh, I bet knowledge is important to her. It could be an angle if you talk to her.
Okay. You'd be amazing.
I'm so glad I brought you, Freddy.
Oh,
I don't know
okay.
the first thing about any of this.
Nah. Well, I hope it's actually helpful to tell you these things.
Why wouldn't it be?
Because it could all be wrong. I would have never pegged Apollo for a surfer dude with confidence issues.
Huh. Yeah, good point.
About this idol.
The idol we're here to help is named Asterion.
And you know who that is, right?
No.
No.
I actually don't.
Should I?
That's the Minotaur's real name.
Oh.
You know, big bullhead, horns, lives in a giant labyrinth.
Pan did not mention that.
Why am I not surprised?
Is the Minotaur dangerous?
This Minotaur. You don't think he might be dangerous, do you?
Well, traditionally he eats people, but he was also supposed to have been slain by the hero Theseus.
Well, not so slain after all. Pan says he has a problem with his love life.
Maybe he needs to stop eating all his girlfriends? Okay, I knew that sounded wrong the moment I said it.
I like Freddie. I like that she's with me right now too. Like fucking Freddie. I love her. She's hilarious. She has such a fun little snark to her. It's so good. Let's go.
We should go inside instead of standing out here in the fog.
It's more of a mist, really.
A mist potentially full of monsters.
In we go, then. Are you really planning on doing that favor for Pan?
I can.
If I can, sure. Why not?
Because Pan, that's why not?
I mean,
I
true.
thought you were over that.
Okay. I hope you're right. Let's go meddle in someone's love life. What could go wrong?
A lot, probably. Oh.
I guess the Titan thing is literal, huh?
Mortals within the reliquary. Who permits this intrusion, this sacrilege? This knowledge is not meant for the likes of you. I shall grind you into the dust from whence you came.
I'm not gonna be hostile. I'm not immortal.
But I'm not mortal! Wow, does that sound weird coming out of my mouth?
You, perhaps, but the one with you? Mortals cannot learn of the knowledge kept here.
Uh-oh.
Not ever!
I didn't know.
I didn't know! I'm sorry! Pan didn't tell me there were any special rules.
You were sent by Pan?
Hoo boy. Look, if you need me to go, I can go. The last thing that I want to do is break any rules, especially in a library. Because libraries are sacred, okay? Just seeing this place, I mean, wow, it's really incredible.
Oh, she chilling out a little?
I have created this sanctuary at great cost. Knowledge is fragile and must be respected.
Oh. Let's start over.
Maybe we should start over. My name's Grace. It's a pleasure to meet you.
No, you cannot be Grace.
Sure am.
Then Calliope is dead. Is that now? I thought that was not for another 11 months yet.
What? Wait, hold up. You knew it would happen?
Wait, what? You knew Calliope was going to die?
No, I am not informed of this for another 11 months and 3 days.
Oh.
Or I could just tell you now?
That cannot be. It is written. Yes, it's right here. Calliope joins Grace's band. They become friends. Months later, there is an automobile accident.
That's not how any of that
Accident?
happened.
No, that's not what happened.
Are you saying the books are wrong?
Huh. I guess?
They're wrong about this. Calliope was murdered just a few days ago.
That is impossible.
I don't know what to tell you.
You will explain. We will both sit and you will explain. There will be tea.
Okay, thank you.
Curious. It is clear something unanticipated has occurred, something outside the realm of fate.
So, Calliope was always destined to die. That's interesting. And Grace was always destined to become a muse.
Is that even possible?
It is, but I must follow the threads back to their source to find the origin of the deviation. It may take years of research.
Years? I don't have years.
That is unfortunate. If there is nothing else, I must ask you both to leave so I may begin at once.
You can't speed
Is
it up.
there no way to speed that up? Whoever's behind it might be the murderer.
Such threads are not so easily untangled. I must consult the Moirai, if indeed they are not the ones responsible.
The Moi what?
You might know them as the Fates.
Oh, okay.
They, or any beings of a sufficiently cosmic nature, have the power to undo the order of things.
That does not sound good.
Certainly not. They are also not beings I can summon at a whim to solve your mystery. I am sorry.
I guess I'll go meet Astarion.
Actually, I came here to speak to Astarion. If, he is here.
A visitor for Astarion? How strange.
Hi!
Oh, are we doing guests? Is that a thing? I didn't know.
Oh,
Wow, okay. Freddy was right.
As if there was any doubt.
My old friend, this is Grace. She is our muse from the line of Calliope, and it is she who asked for you.
Pan sent me.
I'm here on behalf of Pan. He owes you a favor? Something to do with...
No, shit, not Pan. Nah, never heard of him.
Astarion, of course you know Pan.
No idea what he'd want. No, sir, no favours. Nah, not this Minotaur.
There you have it, Grace. I believe now is the time when you leave.
But there must be some mistake.
There is no mistake. Not this time.
Are you sure about that? Because I'm not going.
Oh boy. You're about to
It
make
is
her mad.
written.
Did you hear that? Pan sends me all this way and Astarion won't even talk to us?
Maybe there's another Astarion?
Yeah, more likely Pan's got me chasing my tail. This was pointless.
Well, I don't think we're getting back inside. Do you have another plan?
Could I use my powers?
I don't know if my powers will even work on Hecate, but it's worth a shot.
Ooh, a musical number. Do you think this one could be... do you hear what I'm hearing?
Oh. Hi!
Oh, you still here? I had to run the entire... Oh, that's a long way, innit?
Who's Astarion?
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to send you away, alright? I just couldn't tell you, not in front of Kate.
Hold on, let me find Stray Gods. Who is Astarion? I'm curious. Okay, come on. Raul Coley? Who this? I was in the upcoming game Soros. Ha! He did additional voice work for Iron Lung, Markiplier's movie. Interesting. I'm just curious. Oh, he's the voice of Scarecrow in that HBO Max Harley Quinn show. Interesting. Oh. Deep cut for Andrew. He was in Red vs. Blue. The male text for an episode, I guess. Interesting. Alright, what do you need? Tell me now.
Maybe now you can tell me what this big favor is.
Come on, isn't it obvious?
I heard what you said about Calliope. I can help you. I really, really can.
Okay.
It has to be you. I am so in love with my dear sweet Kate. I just don't know how to tell her.
Oh, he's in love with
Please
Hecate.
help me tell her.
You're in love with Hecate?
Let me get this straight. You're in love with Hecate. That Hecate.
Oh boy.
Oh, mate, Kate is... She's just the best. Like, she knows everything, and she always smells so good.
Okay.
Like, she's so nice to me, and she doesn't even have to be. Oh, we got stuck in the tower together because we can't live in the mortal world. I know I could make her happy. Well, I want to try. Oh, won't you help me?
Why not? You talk to her.
Have you tried, I don't know, talking to her about how you feel? I take that as a no.
I don't have the words. I've tried.
Okay.
Every time I end up knocking over a table or killing a cat or talking about how sometimes meat has that grisly texture I don't like.
Wait, you killed a cat? What the hell? Why you killing kitties? I'm sad now. Fucking Astarion, what the hell?
You killed her cat? Oh, no.
It was a small cat. I panicked. I'm just not good at words. Right? Really not good.
You're really the Minotaur?
Are you really the Minotaur? Like, the monster who roamed a maze and ate people?
And is supposed to be dead.
Well, my father locked me up in a labyrinth, but I never ate anyone.
Oh. Well, that's good.
Except Theseus. But he was a bellend.
All right, why Kate?
Do you really call Hecate Kate? Off topic, I know, but I have to ask.
Well, sometimes she has to go into the mortal world for a short time and do things for Athena.
Uh-huh. And...
Well, she had to make up a magic disguise, a new identity. And I thought she should give it a proper name.
And you suggested Kate?
Yeah, she really liked it. She said, "Thank you, Asterion."
He's kind of adorable.
Okay, so you're in love with Hecate. What is it you think I can do?
A muse knows about poetry and the heart and how to make words beautiful. All I want is to ask her, but I need good words. Please say you'll help me.
Okay. Doesn't it seem weird?
I don't know. Doesn't this feel a little weird?
Which part?
Helping him woo her with my powers.
You heard what Pan said. You can't make anyone do anything they don't want to do. You can only make them say what's in their heart.
Yeah, that's the part I can't do.
And she turns you down?
Hecate might say no. You know that, right?
Well, she probably will. I mean, she's Kate. And I'm me. But just once, I'd like to be able to ask her, to say it out loud instead of thinking it. I'll still help you. No matter what she says. I promise.
And what do you do in return?
I do this and you'll help me in return, right?
Athena made Kate swear she's not allowed to say anything about what happens at the tower. But she never made me swear.
Oh!
Maybe she never thought anyone would ask. But I'll tell you. Even if Kate doesn't like it, I'll tell you.
If I do this first.
If you help me, any trouble will be worth it.
I guess we do this?
I can't say I'm exactly sure what to do.
Can't you just, start the music?
Yeah, but to do what?
Oh, leave that to me. I am so excited about this, I can't even stand
Freddy's ready to go!
What exactly did you have in mind, Freddy?
Freddy's ready. Oh, here we go.
And you go for it.
I'm not great at words. I'm more of a dancer.
Just speak from the heart. Be honest. You can do it.
You cast a spell on me. Not literally, obviously. But I feel in summary, you and me are meant to be.
Oh, this is cute. Oh my god.
'Cause you put a hex on me. You didn't do it to me directly. I'm not blaming you specifically.
Compliment her.
Just that metaphorically. Shit, can someone help me?
It's okay. Okay, what are some of the things you love about her?
Okay. You can do it, buddy.
Hecate, with you there's so much to love. Oh, I'm not saying you're fat.
Did not just say that.
Okay, hold on.
Tell her something she doesn't know about herself.
Oh, Katie, to me, you know you in rapture?
Ooh, good word.
Is your pallid skin, your lips are so thin, your love of books.
Asterion, I have but one thought. Why is it that you seem so distraught? Are you saying you're in love with me? You couldn't possibly. Really?
Oh, you're doing great. Give it another go.
You've cast a spell on me. It's a feeling that's killing me.
Okay.
But let's say categorically, oh Katie, it's just you and me. Katie, yeah, that's what I've always called you. It sounds juvenile, but that name makes me smile. I've always wanted to tell you.
Okay.
Anyways, as friends, I'm only a fraction of what I can be. I mean, I'll still make you tea, but don't you want more than tea?
Is this what you truly wish to do? This love could easily fall through. Imagine if we ceased to be. It's a possibility, don't you see?
Oh god, he's looking pretty bad.
Oh no! Oh no! Come on, Asterion, you got it.
Blinded my eyes from what you can see. If there's even the smallest possibility of losing you somehow, I'll take it back now. I'm finished. Could someone please rescue me?
Stand back, there's nothing to see. Everyone move along, it's a car crash of a song.
But you're wrong, make no apology. See, she hasn't disappeared. She is standing right here.
I know when I stand next to you, I don't feel like such a freak. I know you feel that way too. You're not like other gods. My love, what are the odds that we're here? Us outsiders should cheer that we found each other.
Why didn't you open with that?
Oh, was that good?
I have always counted on you to speak to me honestly. You're at my beck and call. I've never thanked you at all, and yet you still love me. I let travelers know which way to go, but it bothers me.
Okay.
My own path I forego always seemed apropos, yet where has this led me?
Maybe one step across the line will weave its own spell in given time.
The thought with which I must contend is, can I love my best friend?
Yes. Just decide.
Asterion,
Kate?
it seems you've cast a spell on me.
Oh, yay!
You will not regret this.
Not yet. It is written. You've cast a spell on me. To think I shall have my own
Aw.
story. You've cast a spell on me, and we shall write it together. You've cast a spell on me. A tale of romance and glory. You've cast a spell on me. But do we have enough leather? You've cast a spell on me.
Aww. Yay! We did it! Nice!
Well, that was diverting. You felt this way the entire time, Asterion, and you said nothing?
I didn't think I was worthy. I mean, look at me. I'm only, you know, half a man.
You have been a devoted friend over the long and lonely years, Asterion. I only wish I had realized sooner we could have been more.
Aww.
As for you, Grace, I thank you for arranging this diversion, however it came to pass.
Wasn't it written, though?
I don't get it. Didn't you know this would happen? Wasn't it written? Of course it was. It was also written that I would be unaware of Asterion's feelings until he spoke them to me.
But you knew that.
I follow the rules. It is written.
Okay. Will you help me?
You know, there is a way to repay me. I still need to find out who killed Calliope. I fear I am oath-sworn to discuss no matters that occur within these halls. But all I need is... If there are revelations from my investigation into the abnormality, you shall be informed. Come, Asterion, I wish to speak of this further, and find an appropriate outfit.
Aw, cute.
Hey, wait for me outside, yeah?
Oh yeah, he was gonna help too.
How long are we supposed to wait? It's been over an hour.
Oh boy.
I'm sure it's fine, Grace. I doubt the Minotaur would break his promise. Say, what'd I tell you?
Whew. You still here? I'm sorry. Kate had a lot to say.
Everything okay?
Everything's okay, I hope?
Oh, yeah. Oh, it was so wonderful. Kate just wanted to talk about feelings and that, which, well, neither of us are good at. Right, so, I suppose you want to know how Calliope broke into the reliquary that night.
What?
She did what?
No, we didn't know anything about that. Do you mean the night she died?
Oh, well, I thought you already knew. Yeah, the night Calliope died, she broke in somehow. Thing
Really?
is, we know she didn't take anything or even touch anything. I just remember the alarms, and I chased after her.
Okay. Reliquary is alarms.
Did you say the reliquary has alarms? Like burglar alarms, cameras?
Oh, no, nothing like that. It just has a lot of protections. You know, magic.
I don't know magic, actually.
Oh, well, it's just meant to keep the dangerous stuff from being touched. It was set off, so something happened in the reliquary. We just, don't know what exactly.
How did she get inside?
Those alarms don't go off if someone breaks into the reliquary? They don't detect intruders?
Well, normally nobody does that.
Well, Calliope did. She got in somehow.
Well, she must have snuck in the back way. Where do you think I keep running from?
Huh.
Whatever Calliope did here, it was enough to set off the alarms. That's all I know.
What kind of relics are there?
What relics are there? Maybe Calliope was looking for one, but couldn't find it before...
Yeah, that I'm not supposed to say.
Do you have the Golden Fleece, the Shield of Zeus, the Sword of Damocles? Is it suspended?
You know a lot about that stuff for a mortal.
So it's all real?
I can neither confirm nor deny any of that. All I know is that nothing got used and nothing got taken.
Okay. How do you know nothing was taken?
How do you know Calliope didn't touch or take anything?
Kate knows everything in the reliquary, right down to the last book. She's been looking, but she can't figure if anything was touched.
Interesting.
It makes her so mad not to know. And it made Athena pretty mad too.
Interesting.
Athena got involved?
Yeah, when Kate finally told her, Athena wants Kate to keep investigating, but it doesn't look good.
So Athena knows what happened.
Athena knows what happened here the night Calliope died?
Yeah, Kate told her a day or so later, I think. We didn't know Calliope died that night, though.
What? Athena didn't mention it?
Nope. Not that that's weird. She's she's not the chatty type, you know? She came in all quiet and cool, wanted to know who was here that night and what Calliope might have wanted. She swore Kate to silence. Not me, though. Guess she's not as smart as Kate.
A little stretch. Did you ever find her?
You chased Calliope, but did you ever catch up with her?
No. If I'd have caught her, I'd have brought her back and Kate would have gotten answers out of her. All I know is that she was bleeding bad, but I don't know why.
So she was already
I wanted
bleeding
to
by
help
that
her,
point.
but she got away in the fog. Then I ran into Medusa.
Wait, what? Medusa? Here?
Yeah. Well, she's not normally here. I think maybe she was chasing after Calliope too.
How was she wounded?
How could Calliope have been wounded?
I don't know. Maybe Medusa did it. Probably not, though. You know, I never saw Medusa near the reliquary, just out in the fog, so she never even got that close.
So whatever happened to Calliope happened inside the reliquary?
I guess. But we don't have anything that would attack anyone. Especially not an idol.
So someone else. But they did it inside the reliquary.
If so, they vanished after.
Why was Medusa here?
What was Medusa doing here?
She was chasing after Calliope too, I think, but she wouldn't say why. I asked.
Seems pretty convenient. Her just out there suddenly.
Yeah, that part's weird. I've never seen her near the reliquary before.
Couldn't Medusa have broken in like Calliope did?
Yeah, but I chased Calliope from the reliquary. If Medusa had been there, I would have seen her.
True. Alright. Thanks.
This means Calliope came here the night she died. This is where she was attacked.
But we don't know by whom.
We know Medusa was here. She might even have been involved.
Well, she's super scary, but, you know she works for Athena, right? I thought maybe that's why she was here, but Athena said she didn't know about it.
That does seem suspicious.
If that's all you need, then I have to go. Kate will be so mad if she finds me gone. Good luck, Muse.
Thanks, dude.
You okay there, friendo?
Friendo. We made progress.
I'm okay. We learned a lot. I just wish I knew why Calliope was here in the first place.
Maybe that's a question for Medusa.
Sure, if only I knew where to find her.
One thing at a time, Grace. You'll figure it out. I know you will.
I guess so. Next thing is to go back to Pan. Tell him his favor is done.
What an adventure.
Sorry?
You're just lucky, Grace. Luckier than you think. You go do what you have to, and I'll meet you back at the apartment, okay?
Thanks, Freddy. Alright, we're going back to Pan, I guess.
Pan! I hope you're here, because I don't know where else to look for you.
Of course I'm here, Grace. Where else would I be but amongst the trees and the wild things? I really must thank you, by the by. Asterion is simply over the moon, and he's already repaid me with this select tome from the reliquary.
You wanted a book?
That's why you did all this? Because you wanted some book?
Not just some book, but a tome from the forbidden depths.
I doubt Hecate would be pleased.
Oh, most assuredly not. Neither would Athena, which makes it all the more delicious. I trust you got what you needed. More grist for the mill of your innocence, as it were.
Alright, you need to stop playing with me.
You know I did. Don't try to deny it.
I'm fairly certain I've yet to deny anything at all.
Ugh.
Grace, if I didn't know better, I'd say you were being fresh.
Well, you're being an asshole, so...
Go ahead. Tell me it's a coincidence that you knew exactly where to send me.
You have no reason to be suspicious. I know nothing of what happened to Calliope at the reliquary. I suppose the question at the heart of this is, do you believe me?
You're fucking enjoying this. Clearly.
You're enjoying this, aren't you? This tit for tat, back and forth.
I'll enjoy it if you're
Oh.
enjoying it.
Well, I'm not enjoying it.
Damn, okay.
Oh my, aren't you a delight? Even if you haven't answered the question, don't think I didn't notice. I've never lied to you, Grace, and I never shall. If you're looking for innocence, however, well, I'm afraid that's one thing I cannot provide.
What if I discover you're lying to me after all?
You'll do what you do, and I'll do what I do, and we'll see where that takes us.
Somewhere good, I
hope
hope.
it's somewhere good. Somewhere I'm not on trial.
Oh, my. You do know how to spoil the mood, don't you? If I can make a suggestion, live the high life. Throw caution to the wind.
That's your suggestion?
And why not? It's the same as when I first met you, Grace. You can enjoy being an idol. Simply follow my lead.
Oh! This is interesting. So, I could potentially romance Pan here and now. Oh boy. Do I romance this fucker? Or not? So I do have Freddy. Apollo's clearly out of the picture. And there's also Persephone as well still. I do have Freddy and Persephone in my back pocket. On the one hand, you could do better. On the other hand, Curry Parton. I mean, sure. Sure. On the other hand, you could do better. The other hand includes Mary Elizabeth McGlynn, who is Persephone, though. Just saying. So... Oh, MGM is better. Yes, no
Tempting, but no.
You chose me once before. Come, Grace, one more time around the park before you,
Before I die? You don't have any hope for me, do you? You're just taking what you can get before it's over.
Ooh.
You'll want to find Medusa, I suppose.
Oh,
She
you
was
feel
at the
bad?
Reliquary, but you already knew that.
You'll find Medusa at a dingy little club appropriately named the Viper's Nest. Give her my regards. But do be careful if you call on her, Grace. Medusa is a hideous monster and should be treated as such.
Okay. I could go talk to Freddy. You know what? Let's go see Persephone for a second. Hi!
Back from your visit to the reliquary?
How did you know I was there?
Athena was ranting about it when I left her. She's none too pleased about you breaking the rules. Let's hope what you learned was worth it. Medusa was at the reliquary that night. You don't intend to confront her directly, do you?
You think I shouldn't?
You think I shouldn't? How else will I find out why she was there?
There's always a way, Grace. Asking someone directly isn't the only method. Still, while I hate to say it, confronting Medusa may be your best option.
You could come with me when I talk to her.
Trust me, if I'm anywhere within a mile, she'll have vanished by the time you so much as knock on her door. Just lie to me and say you'll be careful. Now then, unless you've something else to ask.
You tell me about Calliope?
Tell me more about Calliope. You and her were good friends, right?
We were.
And
And if you had told me a decade ago that I would become close to one of the muses, I would have laughed in your face. I always considered them Apollo's creatures. Calliope, Clio, and Talia. Vapid, frivolous gods who handed off their eidolon to any artist who took their fancy. Every time I met one of them, they were someone else. Apollo called them the Sisters of Beauty, no matter their gender. Can you imagine that? That's such a stupid name.
I never thought of that. Do idols change gender a lot?
Well, we tend to seek out successors like ourselves, but it happens. With the muses, it happened frequently. Everywhere Apollo went, they surrounded him like a gaggle of ducklings, just like him to gather his own fans.
How did you end up friends with Calliope?
If you disliked the muses so much, how did you end up becoming friends with Calliope?
Well, she sought me out. She'd become more and more unhappy on Olympus, so she decided to leave just as I had, long before. Calliope asked for my help, and I laughed in her face. Go ask one of your sycophant mortals, I told her. I mean, surely one of them has some threadbare couch you can sleep on.
Wow.
Typically, she was undeterred. She didn't just want a place to stay. She said she wanted to learn how to be truly independent from an idol who had mastered it. What can I say? I mean, I am a sucker for a well-timed compliment. I took her in. Apollo was furious. He and Calliope were barely speaking, but he was certain she'd come crawling back to Olympus. Oh, it made taking her in all the sweeter.
You became friends after you took her in?
After you took Calliope in, that's when you became friends?
Well, no, not right away. I wasn't looking for a friend. What I was looking for was an opening act in the club. Calliope entertained here for years, and then eventually turned from performing to attracting new acts. She was in her element. She and I, we warmed up to each other eventually. She was more capable than I expected, and I adored her furious rants.
Calliope didn't seem like the furious type when I met her. That's hard to picture.
Oh, then you didn't really meet her. She was an idealist, and nobody could ever quite live up to her standards for very long. Her brothers and sisters, least of all. The idols needed to change, she said. They were withering away in the shadows, diminished and unwilling to save their own skins. When I joined the chorus, she expected me to change everything, as if I could single-handedly override Athena. I was to be her champion, and together we would bring revolution to the idols.
Interesting.
Well, I was yet another disappointment. She left the club, but I gave her a place to live. We were supposed to stay in touch, but you know how it went from there.
Okay, tell me more about the idols.
I'd like to know a little more about the idols. I am one now, right?
What constitutes a little more in this instance?
Well, what are we? Where did we come from? If an idol is a soul that moves from person to person, it must have started somewhere, right?
Ah, the big question. To which the answer is, nobody knows. I remember the original Persephone only vaguely. Indeed, I'm not even certain she was the original. I mean, was there something before her? How did she get her eidolon? I couldn't tell you. Evidently, we wrote little down in those early days, or were forbidden to, and our memories only stretch back so far. Anything beyond that simply isn't.
How can you not know where you're from?
Psst. Isn't it strange to not know where you come from? For all you know, the idols could be aliens.
Aliens? Grace, you watch too many movies.
Gods are okay, but aliens are just wacky fiction.
Fine, yes. It is strange. No, our earliest days aren't the only blanks in our memories, however. We have many. And the last was the day Zeus called us all together to tell us Rome had fallen and we should prepare for war. But did that war occur? I couldn't tell you. The last thing I remember after Rome was 1,000 years later, in the 16th century. I was in a different body, feeling as if no time at all had passed. Athena calls that period the gap. And that's what it feels like. All of us experienced it, and not one of us knows why or how.
Interesting. Okay. Tell me more about this gap.
The gap you mentioned. What was that like? Did you just wake up one day, or...?
I wasn't asleep. I lived. I had lives. I passed on my eidolon. I may have known who I was and what I was, but perhaps I was completely unaware. All I know is that one day, Athena came to my nunnery, near Trieste, I think. The moment that I saw her, all the old memories came flooding back.
Okay.
My life during the gap was wiped away in an instant, and it never returned. If someone did that to us, they were powerful indeed.
What about Athena? I mean, she's the one who found you, right? She must have been aware.
Athena woke up on her own, or so she claims, and spent the next century rounding up those idols who remained. Zeus, however, was gone. What became of him, what happened in Rome, we've never pieced it together. It's troubling.
Okay, tell me about Hades then.
Are you willing to talk about Hades? If you don't want to, that's fine. I'm just...
incredibly curious how I ended up murdering my husband.
Yeah, kind of.
That, yeah.
You know, one might think that my hatred of Hades began when he kidnapped me and forced me to be his bride. But honestly, that wasn't it. I hated my brothers and sisters for letting it happen, but Hades himself terrified me. He had a presence. I mean, one that forever made him the most important man in the room. And me? Oh, I was nothing in comparison. When Hades began doting on me, trying to earn my favor, I swooned that he might deign to think of me that way. For centuries, I actually thought I was in love, that the kidnapping was the best thing that ever happened to me.
Stockholm Syndrome.
It's funny how our perspectives change.
If you got along with Hades for so long, what changed?
I did. I grew up. I was a trophy for Hades. A conquest that he expected to remain meek and unchanging forever. He went out of his way to keep me small. I slowly realized that, he'd always been that way. Manipulation and arrogance behind the handsome sneer. We battled for centuries. I hated him, and I told him so, but he refused to part with me. He declared that I was his and would stay in the underworld where I belonged.
Why are all these characters in this game so hot? Listen, you gotta have some good, attractive gods in this game. Gotta get them romance options in there.
And that's when you killed him?
That's when I killed him, yes. The first time one idol had ever murdered another. Thank you very much.
You seem so happy about it. You were punished for killing Hades?
I'm guessing the other idols weren't thrilled with you killing Hades.
Well, yeah, they didn't know what to do with me. And Athena was furious that the most powerful remaining idol had been lost. See, this was before the war and before all the new rules. The chorus had never once contemplated execution, but they certainly considered it then. In the end, they decided it was better to humiliate me. They ensured I did not benefit from Hades' murder, and stripped the throne I had wrested from his grasp.
Which you weren't happy about.
I asked them where they were all those years while I pleaded for help. I was held captive, and what was I expected to do? What, lie down and take it forever because Hades was more useful to them alive? No. I stopped doing what was expected of me the day I slit his throat. May he rot in Tartarus with the Titans for all eternity.
And how'd you end up running a nightclub?
How did you go from ruling the underworld to opening a nightclub named after it?
I won it in a bet with Dionysus, god of merriment.
Okay, there has to be a story there.
Well, the story is that he was a fool, but a charming one with many patrons. They built him a nightclub as his personal playground. And it was a grand old time for Dionysus in the 1970s, I assure you. But he didn't know how to run a business. By the time disco was ready to die, so was his stupid club. So I offered to make it profitable. If I succeeded, he would turn ownership over to me. He accepted because, frankly, all he wanted to do was drink anyhow.
It's Dionysus,
I was
so yeah.
successful. The club became mine, and I kicked Dionysus out for never paying his tab.
Sucks to be him.
Love it.
Dionysus.
Love it. Aw. I fucking love Persephone. She's a little vindictive, but it's great. It's fucking great.
If ever sobers up, he might decide to be sore about it, but so far, that hasn't happened.
That's all I can think of for now. I'll see you around.
Oh, yes. That's where I'll be. Around.
All right. Let's go talk to... I could go talk to Freddy, too. But let's go to Medusa. Let's go chat with Medusa.
This must be the Viper's Nest. Scariest part of town, no sign. Just that one dude glaring at everyone. Well, I'm here now. Just another day in the life of an idol.
Grace, of all the places to run into a
Pan!
friend,
What the fuck?
Pan, what are you doing here?
I'm the one who told you about this place. You didn't expect my curiosity to get the better of
Oh,
me?
so he's coming with me? Tell me the truth.
You aren't just curious, Pan. Why are you really here? The truth this time.
I need to have some dastardly ulterior motive other than to be of assistance. For shame, Grace.
It's you, fucker. You always have an ulterior motive. What are you even talking about? Like, what?
It's true. I am a bad man, and I spoke poorly. I did not, however, want you wandering into this without advice.
Oh, you feel bad. Okay. What's your advice?
If you have any advice, Pan, I'm all ears.
Well, I assume you know how Medusa became what she is.
Not really, no.
It is a sad, sad tale. Athena cursed her. A travesty of justice if there ever was one. Thing is, Athena no longer has the power to undo the curse. Or so she says. What I'm trying to say is that Medusa is not happy about it. Perhaps that's something you can use.
Okay. Medusa works for Athena?
Asterion said Medusa works for Athena. Is that right?
A truer description, I'd say, is that she's more Athena's servant. Poor thing can't survive on her own. So she's become whatever Athena needs. Spy master, enforcer, provider of garden statuary.
She sounds terrifying.
More importantly, Grace, she's clever. Medusa will be no simple target.
What's she like?
Medusa's clever and works for Athena, but what's she really like?
She doesn't exactly come to the parties, Grace. Medusa is an enigma to most of us. If idols hide in the shadows, she lurks in even darker places. She's an outsider, and she loathes us as much as she needs us.
Interesting.
Is she dangerous?
Let's just say we're all rather relieved she stays away.
Okay, and can she really turn people into stone?
Medusa is the one who turns people into stone just by looking at them, right?
People, yes. Idols. not so much. Or that's my assumption. I'll admit to not knowing if she's ever turned her gaze on one of us.
I could go in there and boom, statue time?
Maybe. Probably not.
So helpful, Pan. Thanks.
Okay, enough talking. Time to do this.
See, that's the spirit. Now there's simply the matter of getting you in before she's aware you're here.
And you'll help me with that?
As best I can, certainly. Though I do hope you have some kind of plan.
No idea. We're winging it.
A word of advice before we proceed. Once you find Medusa, make the number a knockout.
Can we find another entrance? Oh, whoops. No, I want to use another entrance.
You didn't have to follow me up here.
Nonsense. I'm helping.
Okay.
Well, can you help me pick the lock on this skylight?
Do I look like some vagabond cat burglar?
Maybe.
It's bad enough I scuffed my trousers during the climb.
Oh my god.
Far be it for me to question you, Grace, but are you certain this is wise? I rather thought we would use our wits to gain entry.
You should have said so.
I don't recall you having any suggestions, Pan.
You were so eager to start climbing the walls, I didn't want to discourage your vigor.
Plus, you wanted to stare at my butt on the way up.
I can make the best of any situation.
Oh my god. Pan, you just follow me so you could stare at my ass while climbing a fucking wall. Pan, I rejected you. You fucking flirt. God damn. Holy hell.
And there we go. Coming?
We're both going to regret this.
Probably. Let's split up and look around.
Got him. Oh. Okay. Hello? What are you doing here? Who are you?
What a long day, hiding in the light. Such a long day, dreaming of tonight. This sacred bite. Hello, who's that there? You've messed up my flow. Just get your drink, girl, and take your seat. Oh, it's the muse. There are sacred bites, and then there's this sacred bite. So wrong, so right. I'm really gonna hate myself tonight.
Damn, okay, Medusa.
Before you start the show, Pan said to say hello. That's what he said to say.
Well, any friend of Pan's is a friend of Pan's.
Okay. I hate to interrupt your flow. There's just some things I need to know. I wish there was another way.
Yes, you do. Now,
Whoa.
into me, your body
Oh.
goes freely.
Pan.
Every tendon as it tenders, turning jelly.
Fight that paralysis, girl.
What'd you say, Grace? You okay, Grace? Where's the game face this time? You are currently experiencing questions or comments? That's right, it is widely known that I can turn folks to stone. But oh,
All right, bitch, I'm kicking your ass.
this time I find dine that oozy musy bloods my wine this time. Look into me. Oh, she's looking away. Hey, look
You flipped that hood. Then out came the snakes. Oh, you're so good. Finally, some steaks. Oh, the ice thing. What a difference
Ooh, lots of peace.
an actual monster makes.
Oh. Okay.
Athena made you like this. She was mad at me. So,
Well, why was she mad?
she said I'd been bad.
Had you been?
No. Now look into me.
Listen, Medusa. She hides you in shame, but she uses you all the same. You could live another way. If I was treated like you, I'd be a monster too.
That's kind to say, but you could never be a creature like me. You didn't kill
Kill Calliope. So you know that it's true that I didn't do it.
Okay.
Yes, you do know. You know, does that mean Athena knows?
No. Okay. It's dinner time. You're not gonna watch? Fine grace. I'll
To tell her you know that I'm what? Bait? Not the feature show. Come on, try. But let's go.
Oh! Hi!
Stop it! Stop it, Pan! You have no right to interfere.
It's been a long time since I played these. Good to know the old pipes are still warm.
Oh! What was that?
What the heck did you just do?
Snake charming. Medusa can't help but be enthralled.
Oh!
Begone, pest! How dare you invade my sanctum?
Oh, I see. Would you prefer I resume playing?
Toll!
You ready to talk?
Oh, fine. Fine. What exactly is it that you want, pretty muse?
Thanks, Pan. Why were you at the reliquary?
You were at the reliquary the night Calliope was murdered. I want to know why.
Blast! This is why I didn't tell Lady Athena. I knew it would come back to haunt me. I only followed pretty Calliope to the reliquary. I never spoke to her, never even caught up to her. I swear it.
But you were there that night.
Yes, yes, I admit it. Ugh, Lady Athena will have my head. She'll mount it on a pike. Whatever you might think of me, I had no part in the muse's death. I did not even know she'd been attacked until I saw her fleeing.
Okay. Okay, so... She didn't... So, if she was attacked in the reliquary, Medusa didn't see shit. Why were you following her?
You followed Calliope to the reliquary. Why were you shadowing her at all?
I am Lady Athena's spy master, yes. Calliope has been trouble from time to time.
Trouble enough to keep an eye on,
I keep watch over every idol who no longer lives in Olympus, but especially Calliope. When I realized she was headed to the reliquary that eve, I followed. I had a duty to Athena.
Did you find out why she was there?
Did you ever find out why Calliope went there?
I was never close enough to ask. When I drew near to the reliquary, that is when I saw the muse fleeing. She was frightened, bloodied, dying.
A tasty snack for you to hunt down.
I gave chase, yes, but to discover the truth. I knew Lady Athena would wish to know.
Okay.
That does make sense from your perspective.
I didn't learn the truth until later. And then it was far too late.
What was the truth then? You didn't tell Athena?
You haven't told Athena any of this?
Now. Don't make me charm it out of you, my dear.
I told her Calliope was at the reliquary that night. I did not tell her I was also there.
Why not? Wouldn't Athena find out from Hecate anyway?
I was not thinking clearly. I panicked. Lady Athena barely tolerates my presence as it is. If she thought I was involved in any way, if she even suspected...
Astarion said you two met, though.
Astarion said he caught up with you out in the fog. Is that right?
I thought he was the one who had attacked her. He is a great beast of a creature.
Oh, that seems rather unlikely. The bull's as gentle as a lamb.
Yes, I only realized my mistake once I caught up to him, and by then the muse was gone.
And you never found her afterwards?
I thought she might flee to her pretty home, or to the sharp and prickly Persephone. She did neither.
Yeah, she came to see me.
And how can we believe you?
Why should we believe you? You did just try to eat me, remember?
I am telling you the truth.
One that conveniently paints you as innocent.
You presented an opportunity. Oh, to taste the sweet, sweet blood of a hero once again. It's a problem. I've been working on it, I really have.
I'm sorry. I'm obsessed with blood. I'm sorry. I'm obsessed with blood and flesh of humans. It's a real problem. I'm trying to kick the habit. Fucking Medusa. Okay. I like her.
I know it's hard to believe what a monster tells you, but it is true.
All right.
Okay, let's say we believe you. For the moment.
Whatever you do, pretty muse, I beg you. Do not tell Athena of my indiscretion. Show mercy. I know what I am horrifies you. It horrifies me as well. I cannot help what I am. I did not ask to be cursed like this.
I'll think about it.
Indiscretion, huh? That's quite the word for it.
I cannot apologize for my hunger. I can only apologize that I am so very weak in the face of it.
I'll think about it.
I am a lost and cursed thing. No idol. If Lady Athena should learn the truth... I hope you find what you seek, pretty muse. And that we meet again someday. And sing a different song.
Okay. Interesting.
Well, that was interesting. Now I just have to decide if I believe her.
Hopefully not only her.
Is this the part where you tell me why you really came along?
Please tell me.
Only to help, Grace. To ensure your endeavors here were successful.
All right, fine, you're forgiven.
Wow, that is pretty pathetic, I have to say.
You wound me, Grace. My pride, look at it lying there.
You're the worst. Fine, I forgive you.
Since you are safe and uneaten, I shall leave you to your adventures. Until we meet again, dear Grace.
It wouldn't hurt to have him on my side, to be honest. Nothing left to do but go to Aphrodite's party. Okay, let's talk to Freddy real quick.
Hey, hey, so what's the news, Miss Muse?
Miss Muse.
Well, does a muse have a proper form of address? I just want to hear what exciting adventures you've been having. Everything else okay, though? Do we know who the killer is yet?
Not just yet, no.
Okay, well, let me know if there's anything I can do. If I have to hustle to become your high priestess, well, so be it.
How are Kaz and Brian?
What are Kaz and Brian up to? You didn't tell them anything, did you?
No, I told them you came home, that you're okay, but that you're having a moment. They send their love.
Should we tell them, do you think?
What for? They have their own problems. Plus, Brian can't keep a secret to save his life, and Kaz is officially homeless.
Is he still crashing on Brian's couch?
Grace, you do know that Brian doesn't have a couch, right? Just some giant beanbag things?
Then where is Kaz Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's cute. They'll tell us when they're ready. But right now, it's best just to not mix them up in this.
Oh, boy. Sorry about the band.
I should really apologize about the band. This kind of puts a dent in your plans, doesn't it?
You're right, Grace. How dare you sabotage my dreams? I am so mad I could spit.
You know what I mean.
Thanks, Freddy.
Nobody could have seen this coming, sure, but it's always been something with me.
Well, as I see it, there are two ways this goes down. One, neither of us gets back to the band. It was just a thing we did for a while before I founded a cult in your name. Or two, we get back to it and the band now has the Muse as its lead singer. Edge of Elysium becomes the coolest and most appropriate band name ever.
Ugh, I still really hate that name.
Freddy has some lofty aspirations, clearly. Oh my goodness.
Look, Grace, you can't be the source of all the drama and name the band, okay? That's the rule.
What do you know about the gods?
Exactly how much do you know about the Greek gods, Freddy?
I know my Greek mythology, but what I've read clearly doesn't line up with who they are today. Or who they ever were, maybe.
Still might be useful. There's gotta be some truth to those stories, right?
Maybe. Who do you want to hear about?
Apollo, Calliope, or just the idols in general? Let's talk about Apollo.
What about Apollo?
Okay, so the prophecy stuff checks out. Apollo was god of the sun and light, but also kind of enlightenment in general. He's always talked about as this beautiful and cultured god involved with the arts and the muses, kind of a Renaissance man before the Renaissance.
He's clearly had a rough time since those days.
Well, he was also a giant horn dog, Grace. I can list off like a dozen men and women Apollo has had as lovers, and there's probably more.
Weren't they all like that, though?
I mean, Apollo's no Zeus. He never assaulted anyone as a swan. And no, they aren't all like that. Our sun god had a reputation.
Oh, okay. Forgot about that part. How about Persephone?
Tell me what you know about Persephone.
Honestly, she's the least like her stories. Usually, she's either a victim or just the wife of Hades, or both.
And that's it? She was kidnapped by Hades, end of story?
Pretty much. Her mother was so angry, she created winter. But otherwise, Persephone was just your average sweet and virginal fertility goddess.
You're right, that doesn't sound like her at all.
Must be hard to be defined by this one thing that happened to you thousands of years ago. I'd be pissed if everyone thought my story ended there.
Well, she is pretty pissed. That much is true.
Okay, you're gonna love this one. How about Pan?
You said Pan was some kind of lust god, right?
Yeah, kind of. Pan's a god of the wild, and I guess that translates into a sort of lustfulness and earthiness, humping nymphs in the forest sort of thing.
And you don't like him?
Honestly, he's exactly what I'd expect him to be. All the stories say he's a lech and a beast. The Christians equated him with the devil. Weirdly, he's also the only god who's supposed to have died, though it's never really clear how or why. Anyhow, there's a great statue depicting Pan having sex with a goat. Next time you see him, you gotta ask him about it.
Okay, okay. We will try. How about Calliope?
Do you know anything about the Muses? Or Calliope in particular?
Yeah, for starters, there were supposed to be 9, though I guess there are some sources that said there were only 4, maybe 3. Each of the muses had her specialty. Did you know that Calliope is supposed to be the muse of epic poetry? She inspired the Odyssey.
Wow. I don't even like poetry.
Yeah, it was said her singing voice was unmatched. So they got that part right, at least.
Did she also lead the ancient Greeks in giant choreographed dance numbers?
No, but she once turned a bunch of snobby princesses into magpies, so there's that.
Cool, okay. Alright, let's talk about Athena.
What about Athena? Is she really supposed to be the goddess of wisdom?
Sure, but mostly that's meant as tactical knowledge. Athena wasn't all sweetness and light. She was a warrior goddess. She was also the goddess of heroes. There are loads of stories where Athena helps guys like Odysseus or Jason or Perseus.
No female heroes back in those days?
Yeah, guess not. Women were the weaker sex, which maybe is why Athena was portrayed as being vindictive. She cursed Medusa, one of her own priestesses. She turned people into spiders, struck them blind, started the Trojan War. It's the whole thing.
Not being as wise as advertised is on brand for her, then.
Okay, about the idols.
Just how many of these gods are there? From what I've heard, lots of idols live around here.
Well, there are tons of minor gods in Greek mythology, hundreds even, depending on how you define them. Oddly, there is never any mention of the word idols in relation to them. Maybe it's like how people worshipped idols?
I sort of assumed it was related to the eidolon.
Which is a Greek word, but I think it means ghost. An image of someone after they die.
Makes sense.
Me? I'm more amazed at all the big names missing. Not just Zeus and Hades, most of the Olympians seem to be gone. Makes you think about what's been lost, but also what might still be out there.
You think there might be other gods out there?
Well, there are all those gods the idols say wandered off. We don't know they're dead for sure, right? They could be living it up in Australia. Who would know? Then there are all the other mythologies, hundreds of cultures, each with their own pantheon. So what's so special about the Greeks? That only their gods are real, right? All those other pantheons could be living in secrecy, just like the idols.
This is true.
And that means they're hidden from each other, too. Oh, they could be everywhere, and no one would know.
It's like a whole other secret side to the world.
Yeah, it's cool, right? I hope I get to meet Ganesha one day. Or maybe Lakshmi?
Freddie is so into this.
I wonder how much of those stories are true.
Yeah, it's hard to say. I'm giving you the quick version. There are reams of textbooks out there covering all this, but even they rarely agree with each other.
Really? Nothing definitive?
Ancient Greece was 3,000 years ago, Grace. Not much information survived all that time, if it was even valid to begin with.
Okay. How did the idols stay secret?
You know what I find weird? That the idols have managed to remain completely secret all these years. Sure, they have magic and whatnot, but in all this time, nobody's found them out? Athena is that good?
Who says nobody has found them out? The way I see it, it's like UFOs.
Okay, I have to hear this.
Please,
okay,
enlighten
so
me.
you have real evidence that UFOs exist and that governments have covered it up and people still wouldn't believe it. Why? Because they'd get laughed at if they admitted it. Imagine the headline. Greek gods exist and are living among us. What website would even run that?
Fair.
Weird conspiracy ones. Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
Okay, that's enough questions for now.
You sure? I can talk all day. You know I can.
I'll check back with you soon, Freddy. Time for more mystery solving.
Okay. Oh, I can go talk to Persephone again. Alright. I can still go talk to Persephone again. Hi!
Back again so soon, Grace? You're practically a regular at the club.
I want to get to know you.
Did you end up finding Medusa? Or did she vanish the moment you came near like she does with every other idol?
She definitely did not vanish. Maybe I better explain what happened.
I knew it. We never should have brought that monster to the New World. Athena is a fool to think Medusa can be controlled. You're fortunate to have made it out in one piece. It could have gone very poorly for you.
Ha! If only you've been there.
You're right. I should have brought you to protect little old defenseless me.
Ah. If I'd gone, you would have found nothing more than an empty building, I assure you.
Because you're so big and scary.
I'm glad you appreciate my finer qualities.
At any rate, Medusa might be in the clear. Pan, however, is not.
Pan might admit something unintentionally, but he can be too clever. Let me give some thought to our next step. Now then, unless you've something else to ask?
No, not really. I'll see you later, Persephone.
I need a moment to flirt with Persephone. It's fine. All right, let's go talk to Aphrodite. Let's finally go to this party that she's having. Oh, hi, Apollo.
Fancy party? Check. Bunch of strangers? Check. Grace totally not dressed for the occasion? Check. Now, if only I knew what I was supposed to be doing here.
Grace? You're here.
Yeah, I'm invited, aren't I?
I'm just surprised you even knew it was happening.
Persephone said I should come to this. Whatever this is.
Persephone didn't tell you? Why am I not surprised?
Yeah, that doesn't sound good.
I don't like the sound of that. What am I missing?
You don't have any of Calliope's memories, right? No deja vu, recollections that aren't your own?
No. Should I have?
Not right away. For a while, you won't remember anything. We call it the veil. In time, the veil will start to lift, slowly at first, but eventually you'll remember almost everything Calliope did.
Okay. Nobody told me that before.
Seems like the sort of thing you should tell a new idol.
New idols are usually chosen. You would know about this already, except...
Except Calliope was murdered.
Well, remember how old we all are. There are so many memories. So the veil lifts gradually to protect you. Eventually, it's like a flood. It becomes difficult to separate what's you and what's them, and all who came before them.
Will I become Calliope?
You're saying I won't be me. I won't be Grace. Will I start calling myself Calliope?
Maybe. Eventually, most of us do, but most of us were chosen and prepared.
And I didn't choose this.
I understand. Take some time to let it sink in. If you like, we can talk about it later.
What does this have to do with the party?
Aphrodite hasn't been the same since we came to the New World. She has horrific memories of what she endured during the war. Passing on her eidolon is a way to forget, for a while. That's what this party is for.
Oh. Wait. Aphrodite's gonna die?
When you say she's gonna pass on her eidolon, you mean...
She's going to die, yes, and pass her soul on to a chosen successor.
In front of everyone?
We're here to help, Grace. To make it easier for Aphrodite to do what she feels she must. We're here to say goodbye. At least for a while.
Huh? Wait, she's done this before?
This isn't the first time Aphrodite's done this. She's held this kind of gathering before, right?
This is her fourth, I think, perhaps fifth.
So every time the veil, whatever you call it, when it starts to lift...
Aphrodite's memories return, and eventually it is too much. We gather to pay our respects and to honor the past. Well, she still remembers it.
Calliope didn't approve?
Wait. Persephone said Calliope always refused to come to these parties.
She refused on principle. Everything Calliope did was on principle. She believed Aphrodite was indulging her sadness, wallowing in it. She thought Aphrodite should try harder. It was a point of contention between them. Aphrodite will be grateful you're here. Trust me.
Do you support this?
Do you support what Aphrodite is doing here?
It's not my choice to make, Grace.
Yeah, but you must have an opinion.
Eventually you will remember what we experienced during the war, and eventually you will remember that what Aphrodite experienced was far worse. If this is the mercy she requires, I will not tell her she should not take it.
I don't like it.
I don't know, Apollo. I don't like the whole idea.
You want her help, don't you?
Yes, but...
At least speak with Aphrodite before you make a final decision. She's not here just yet. Until she arrives, I suggest mingling.
Mingling?
Yeah, mingling. Talk to Eros. Or we can talk more if you like. Just try to relax, Grace.
Sure, yeah. Relax. That's what this party is for, right?
I can talk to Apollo or Eros. Maybe even both. Let's go talk to this goober a bit more.
I know all these people, Grace. For as long as I can remember, I've known them. Yet sometimes I feel like I don't know any of them at all. Or they me.
You don't seem comfortable.
You don't enjoy these family gatherings, do you?
Are they family gatherings? Like the sort mortals have?
You call each other sister and brother and mother.
Well, yes, but...
And you've been together like 100 times longer than I lived with my family. All you're missing is a drunk uncle everyone has to apologize for.
That would be Pan. But yes, I feel very much...
I thought he was gonna say it's Dionysus, not Pan, but okay. Pan's the drunk uncle, I guess? Jesus.
out of place.
Why is that?
Why is that exactly? Wouldn't you feel more like you belonged after 1,000 years together?
Is your assumption that all those centuries bring great wisdom?
Don't they?
We get older. We have more to forget. We hold grudges longer, but wiser. No. Not so far.
I should get back out there.
Oh, I can talk to Eros. Hi, Eros.
Grace.
Hey, Eros. Nice to...
Can I help you?
Oh. Okay.
Aphrodite will be so happy you're here. It means so much, you have no idea.
Where is she?
Where is Aphrodite? This is her party, but I don't see her anywhere.
Well, she'll be here soon enough. She's, you know, getting ready.
The god of sex just greets me with a hug. Why not?
Every time she does this, I don't know how to handle it. I almost want to run upstairs and demand she stop. Remind her that this never works.
Oh, Eros doesn't like this.
Sorry, I shouldn't unload on you. It's been a bad week.
I don't like it at all.
I have to be honest, Eros. I'm not a fan of what's supposed to happen here.
I know exactly what you mean. Every time, Aphrodite forgets. At least for a while. But I don't. I remember everything. I'm there for the nightmares, the panic attacks, the days she doesn't even remember the war's over. And now I'm arranging her gathering again, so she can die again. And I'll watch it all again.
What happened to her?
Is it okay if I ask what happened? I don't mean to pry, but I'm new. I really don't know.
I know, but it happened to Aphrodite, not me. It's not my story to tell.
Fair enough. Okay. What if I could help? You're right.
That's fair. It's really not my business.
No, it is. I mean, it's not, but she does want you here. So you need to know. What happened is that Brother Ares happened. He missed out on the first world-spanning war, you see, so he was damned if he'd miss out on the next one. He found some jackbooted mortals, so full of themselves and their supremacy, and he told them about the idols.
Oh no, okay.
Then they came for us. Took us completely by surprise. Some they killed, but Aphrodite, her they captured.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh.
Oof, okay. Did she escape?
Aphrodite was captured, but she's here now. So she must have escaped.
She didn't. Do you know the name Hephaestus?
No. Should I?
God of smiths. He could make anything, any tool or weapon. He was Aphrodite's husband, and he adored her. When he found out the mortals were torturing her, he went mad. He was determined to save her.
Wait, they tortured her?
Nothing extreme, I'm told. They were too frightened, but they were also determined to wring every last secret out of her. So, who knows how long that fear would have lasted. Thus, Hephaestus made a deal.
With the, jackbooted guys.
No, with their enemies. That's what saved her.
Then this deal is how Aphrodite survived.
It's how we all survived. It's what brought us to the new world. Hephaestus saved us all. We never saw him again. That was the deal. He would leave, make their precious weapons, and never look back.
Interesting.
Aphrodite never even got to say goodbye. It's funny, because Aphrodite didn't even like Hephaestus when they were married. She seemed to resent every minute they were together. But now he's all she can think about.
Is there no other way? Does Aphrodite really need to...
To die? I've asked that so many times. She's tried magic, drugs, psychotherapy, meditation, everything we could possibly think of. For a while, she'll deny anything's wrong. It all seems fine, and I start to hope. Maybe this time will be different. Then the nightmares begin, and the memories return. More with each passing day until... I hate it, but I see her agony. I can't deny her this.
Isn't this like suicide, though?
Maybe I just don't understand, but... Isn't this... like suicide?
Some of the idols have committed suicide. They let themselves die without passing on their eidolon.
What happens?
What you'd expect. They're gone. Forever. Mother says she can't do that. She won't. Not until she sees Hephaestus again, I suspect. Not that what's happening here is anything casual. She still has to die for a while.
I'd like to stop this if possible.
Maybe I shouldn't ask, but is there any way to change Aphrodite's mind?
You say that as if I haven't tried. If only... She'll ask you to use your power as part of the celebration. Could you use it to inspire her?
Oh, okay.
I can't force anyone to do anything they don't want to, Eros.
That's not what I'm asking. I believe that deep down, she doesn't want to do this any longer. She must see it isn't working. She just needs the strength to try. Or I hope that's all she needs.
I'll do my best.
I'll try, if you think it'll do some good.
I don't know if it will. I just find it hard to believe it could get any worse.
Famous last words.
Tell me about it. Do whatever you think is right, Grace. And thank you.
Can I go talk to you again?
Back again.
Eris wants it to stop.
I spoke to Eros. He's pretty broken up over all this.
Oh, poor Eros. Each new successor, his hopes rise up once more. And then he watches the new Aphrodite crumble. Piece by piece. Only to start all over again. It's so different from the olden days. Once he was the eternal disaster, and Aphrodite kept constant vigil over him.
Maybe he feels like he owes her.
I think he's followed her into a dark void, and somewhere, deep down, believes he deserves no better.
I should get back out there.
I guess we wait for Aphrodite now.
My family. Having you all here, gathered once again to see me off, it moves me. More than I can say. My loves, my darlings, my dearest friends. And you. Oh, my dear sweet thing. I dare not hope that you, with all your troubles, might sing me to my sleep. Yet here you are. Yet here she is. Huh.
Nice to meet you again.
It's lovely to meet you, Aphrodite. Properly, this time.
Ah, yes. Poor Calliope. Such a loss to us all. I shall miss her dearly. To have come so far, only... No, it doesn't bear thinking about. It's too much.
Is this Grace, my lady? The new muse?
Oh! What manners I have. Grace, Grace, meet the lovely mortal woman who shall tonight become the new me.
Hi, my name's Venus, and yes, it really is Venus. Nice to meet you, Grace.
Huh. You were chosen?
Hi. I have to admit, it'll be weird watching this happen the, proper way.
Because I'm chosen?
Yeah. I wasn't. Not like this, anyhow.
Yeah, Lady Aphrodite told me. I'm so sorry, that sounds awful.
There will be so much time for you lovelies to speak later. Now, we must prepare for my departure.
I need your help first.
Are you sure we can't talk first? I really need your help, Aphrodite.
I know you do, my dear. I wish I could be there for you, but I'm afraid my time is up. But since you've shown such kindness in coming, I will ask Eros to make himself available to you afterwards. There's nothing I know that he does not. He is my son, my truest friend, my longest love.
Okay. Won't he be a little distracted?
Eros has been through this before, Grace. He knows what must be done.
So I guess what's my role in this?
I have to admit, it's not clear what my part in all this is supposed to be.
How could it be? You've barely just arrived, darling girl. How did you even find out about it?
That would be Persephone's doing.
Apollo! Oh, you've come after all.
You look remarkably well, cousin.
I've had a great deal of time to prepare. I assure you that would not be the case. As for you, Grace, have you gathered the true purpose of tonight's gathering?
To forget?
To ease your suffering? To forget about what happened?
And escape into the soothing blackness. To swim in Lethean waters, at least for a time.
Does it help?
I don't know. Each Aphrodite before me begged for mercy. This is all I can do for all of us. Even so, tonight is not about the pain. It is about honoring the memory of what was while that memory still persists. Go, enjoy the gathering, Grace. Tell me when you're ready to begin.
Okay. Oh, I can talk to Apollo and to Venus, apparently. I'll talk to you again.
Back again.
I don't think I'll have a chance to talk to Aphrodite. Not before, you know.
Not surprising. Surely Persephone must have realized that.
How? She's never been to one of these things. Anyway, I'm not sure what I'd do now.
You have two choices,
Thank
Grace.
you for the hydrate.
Either you do as she asks and sing her to her rest,
At which point Venus won't have Aphrodite's memories yet.
or you somehow convince her to remain with us and hope she's grateful.
And doesn't regret it. Or get angry at me for ruining her party.
Do what you feel is right. It's a risk either way.
I should get back out there.
Let's talk to Venus.
I should apologize, Grace. Saying that I was chosen like I'm somehow more special, I really didn't mean it that way. I hope you can... I'm sorry. It looks like I'll be doing that a lot. Lady Aphrodite said I'm ready, but I don't know.
Second thoughts?
Having second thoughts? If so, now's probably the time to mention it.
I would never do that to Lady Aphrodite. I'm just nervous.
That's understandable.
If I can ask, what does it feel like after it happens? Do you feel different?
It kind of happened really fast.
I'm not sure. It happened so fast I didn't know what to think. Calliope died and then... all this happened.
You didn't remember anything? About her? Who she was? She was just... gone?
Yeah. Isn't that the point of all this?
I just wanted to be sure. Sometimes it doesn't seem like it could be real.
So your name is really Venus?
Your name's really Venus, huh?
Everybody asks me that. Even the other idols. Maybe that's why Lady Aphrodite noticed me in the first place. She says it was fated to be. I say it's because my mama was a diehard hippie.
Love it. How do you know Aphrodite?
How do you know Aphrodite exactly?
So I was working at this homeless shelter, right? A couple of years ago, and she came in with one of the older residents. And she was there in this, like, amazing dress. And she's sitting with this guy and really listening to him. Like, they were old friends or something. I just thought, what is someone like her doing in a place like this? So, I just went over and introduced myself.
That's it? Just like that?
Yeah. She came back to the shelter a few times, but by then, I guess she'd taken an interest in me instead.
You're okay with this?
Are you really okay with all this? You know what's gonna happen, right?
I saw a lot of people in crisis at the shelter. I knew something was wrong with Lady Aphrodite. She's in so much pain, Grace. She won't let you see how much. Eros called me one night desperate. She wouldn't stop screaming. She didn't know where she was. She's a good person, Grace. A good soul. She deserves mercy.
But it's wrong, though.
But don't you feel this is wrong? I mean, you're ending your life. It's like some kind of murder-suicide pact.
I don't think of it like that. Lady Aphrodite is not committing suicide, and I'm not being murdered.
Aren't you? Your life is ending. It's being taken over, swallowed up by Aphrodite's grief.
I'm becoming part of something bigger. Something amazing. Or maybe you're right. It'll be terrible. and I'll end up in so much pain I'll regret it.
So why go through with it?
Because Lady Aphrodite needs me. Maybe, just maybe, if I'm added into the mix of all the people she's been, maybe things will be different.
I don't think it's worked so far. You're fucking serious? Hold up. Apparently we're getting another Grinch movie with Jim Carrey. What? No. No, you're lying. What? Hold it. IGN just posted it? Yo! What? How the fuck is there gonna be a Grinch sequel? How? I'm confused. How are you gonna pull that off, guys? Ron Howard, how are you pulling that shit off? What the fuck? Oh my god. Okay. In the era of the many sequels, I guess we're getting a Grinch sequel. What the fuck? Let's talk to Apollo again. See what he thinks about Venus. I'm gonna bet there's something else.
Back again.
Yep. Have you met Venus?
Have you spoken with Venus?
Hi, Mia.
She seems really...
Nice, earnest, a genuinely good person.
Yeah, I suppose.
It's not an accident. Ever since the war, Aphrodite has sought out the kindest, the most innocent souls to be her successors. She chooses them because she believes that over time, it might make her a better person. A more worthy person.
Wouldn't it be better if she chose people who were, I don't know, more resilient?
I suppose that depends on your definition of strength, Grace.
I should get back out there.
I guess that's it.
I have tried so hard, fought for so long, but in the end...
Let's see if we can save Aphrodite.
I must bid you all farewell once again. But before I go, I would like us all to remember the sacrifices that brought us here, to this strange new world. This time, it is with the help of our lovely muse that we shall be guided.
Let's see what we can do. Try and help her.
Let them rise. We let it happen. We waited far too long. We thought we shouldn't intervene. We were wrong. We were wrong.
Okay.
Since the beginning we were hidden. We held court from up above. 'Twas the golden age of reason, and I the queen of love. But a plague of hate was spreading, and there were vultures standing by. Before we fell to our knees begging, we fell from the sky. We let them rise, we let it happen. We waited far too long. We thought we shouldn't intervene. We were wrong, we were wrong. We sought shelter from the shadows, but were soon ripped from the dark. Those mortal souls that ended us were jealous from the start. They hunted me for power to fuel their psychopathic cause. And once they fell before me and worshipped all I was, they chased me down and threw me in a cage, held me prisoner for so long. I thought I'd win their hearts again. I was wrong. I was wrong. when I was once adored, loved by every mortal, then ripped from paradise. No one suffered greater till he made his sacrifice. The man that I ignored saved me when I fell. Yes, the husband I abhorred rescued me from hell. I thought it was a joke when it was said to me, he struck a deal with our enemy's enemy, made a secret weapon so my captors let me go. He gave up his freedom, leaving just a memory, and this love I'll never
I have doubts about this.
know what he gave to me.
I think this is gonna trigger it. Come on.
I can see everything, it's interesting why you feel so blue. Because of the horror show from long ago, there ain't no getting through. A husband who sacrificed and paid the price for you to be free. Wherever he is right now, you'd think somehow that...
Excuse me.
Sorry, I'm on a roll. I don't pretend to know the mind of a god. That's something I never thought I'd say. I'm not the only one here who wants to know. Is leaving now the only way to go?
I'm confused. Who are you? Thank you for sharing, little one. You're 80 years overdue. Now take your seat, you've had your fun. I think you'll find I'm a god, making note of the staggering lack of help. And so no matter what you think you know, this ceremony is the only way to go.
Don't you write anything down. Is there a statue of Hephaestus in town? Or is history just a record that slowly gathers dust? You gotta turn it up loud so the player doesn't rust. Because I find the story so unique, I'll sing in plain speak. You rest leaves the rest of your family stressed and depressed. They repress, so will only digress. I'm impressed by the sense of occasion, I guess, but this mess of a quest to possess is grotesque. It's happened to me, and I'll never know when Calliope inside of me surfaces. So I request that your guests reassess the process, and unless you address all this godly excess, we'll continue to guess while you repossess, and I won't acquiesce till a change manifests. I'm out. Sometimes taking a breath's the only way to go. Considering the options left, it's the only way to go. What is the only way to go?
I'm stunned by the arrogance, but eloquence sparks something in me. If you honestly can promise me all the help I need, I'll be the kind of a god you're worshipped and adored like before. Thank you, Venus, a brilliant cameo.
And together we will face it, 'cause forgetting won't erase it.
Moving on's the only way to go. The only way to go.
Hey! We helped her! Yeah! Okay. I think we did it.
Mother, is it true? You've chosen to...
Live. I have chosen to live.
Oh, yay! Good. Okay, we did it.
I'm so sorry, Venus. I made you so many promises, dearest, and I won't be able to keep them.
My lady, all I ever wanted was for you to be happy. If this is your wish, I'll be with you at every step.
I as well. Always.
Yay!
I hope none of us regret this choice in the days to come. But thank you.
Hell yeah, we did it! This will work out.
It has to be better than doing the same thing over and over.
Does it? It could also be far worse.
Don't talk like that, Mother. We can fight this.
I'm so very tired, my loves, but I will. I'll try. Now then, Grace. You needed my help. No doubt regarding Calliope's death. Have you any suspicions as to who might be responsible?
Someone at the reliquary?
Calliope was at the reliquary when she was attacked, but I only know of 3 people who were there.
And you're sure none of them are responsible, Grace?
I thought maybe Medusa, but I've spoken to her and I think it's someone else.
What do you know?
Calliope came to see us that night. She was agitated, frightened even, but she wouldn't explain why.
Okay.
She said she had a plan. That must have been the reliquary.
Okay. She knew it was coming.
She was frightened, so she knew this was gonna happen. It wasn't a surprise.
It was clear she was involved in something. I just thought it was one of her schemes.
If only we'd known she intended to go to the reliquary. How on earth did she even get in?
She used the key. The one Pan gave her.
Oh my god! You bitch!
When Calliope arrived, she dropped it. Then she laughed and said she'd better not lose it because Pan won't give me another key to the reliquary. I didn't know it was important.
Pan!
Well, there's your help, Grace. I can't give you any better.
Come now, Mother. It's time you rested. It's been a long night.
If I don't, I suppose you'll both gang up on me again. Very well.
Pan, you got some explaining to do, bitch!
So, did they have anything helpful?
Seems so.
I gave him every opportunity to tell me. He said he didn't know what happened to Calliope.
Just because he gave her the key doesn't necessarily make that a lie.
Doesn't it? I thought you suspected him. What side are you on?
I'm not on any side. I'm just trying to be objective. Are you all right, Grace? You seem troubled.
She went through so much.
What Aphrodite went through, it's a lot.
Yeah, that's the funny thing about the life of an immortal. It never ends.
Wow. Way to really sell it, Apollo.
How are things with Persephone? Is she helping as much as you thought?
Are you worried?
What, are you worried? You brought me to her.
All I mean to ask is, has she said anything?
About...
What?
No, never mind. It's none of my business. Please forget I asked. Give my regards to Persephone when you see her.
Bye. Okay, we're going back to Persephone then.
Apollo. Always so dramatic. And well done, by the way. You may be the very first person ever to talk sense into Aphrodite.
Did I do the right thing, though?
I still don't know if I did the right thing.
Well, it was never up to you, Grace. The choice has always been Aphrodite's. Look at it this way. At least she has a chance now. Whether she uses it, we'll see. I remember the last time I passed on my Eidolon. 1952. I was married to, well, I'd say you'd call him a gangster. More of a thug. A mean, vicious little thug.
Okay.
Persephone saved me from him. Tore his head clean off. But not before he fired a shotgun into her chest. My chest? Whatever.
Do you remember her?
Do you remember who you were before?
I still am her. Chastity, that is. You can see why I switched names. I remember being disgusted I was ever that weak. Persephone made me strong. But it never really goes away. We all have our sordid history, our personal horrors, building up like sediment around our souls. You can't let it bury you, Grace. You are the only one who can keep your head afloat.
Okay.
You're incredible. You know that?
There's no need to be facetious, Grace.
No, really.
I am incredible. It's true. It's good that you recognize this.
Okay, I take it back.
Oh, you can't take it back, Grace. I would have thought you'd learned that by now.
Oh! What am I doing? Song?
After centuries of cruel injustice, everybody working against me, every idol but for one, violent with apathy. We couldn't reach a resolution, but you and I, I'm queen of the underworld, and you praise you. Something seems familiar about you. Have we met some lifetime ago? Gods like me don't have too much to hope for. The rules been fixed throughout the ages. So I have forged a daring path. I would like to make some changes.
Okay.
You see, we can win a revolution, you and I, you and I. I'm queen of the underworld, and you grace you. Your lost little girl. The first time we met, you called me that, and now I understand. Show it or not, I see your heart. You've got one big mouth on you, don't you? Yet it's me who's closing in. Think I like that mouth on you, won't you? You've overstayed your welcome.
Ooh, dang.
Time to go home. Get out of here, Grace.
Oh. Okay. Day 6? Damn, alright. Hermes!
Oh, hi, Grace. I can just call you Grace, right?
That's my name. Where's Freddy?
she went out to get snacks. We were gonna watch TV while we waited, but, well, here you are.
Were you looking for me?
Waited. Were you looking for me?
All over, yeah. Athena sent me to find you, but it wasn't easy. Yeah, you must have been busy.
Yeah, because I stand trial soon.
Right. Right, that makes sense. Anyway, I guess Athena wants to talk? I can zip us over to Olympus anytime, if you're free.
Is this what you do?
So this is what you do? Ferry people around?
I'm the god of messengers, baby. Travelers, doorways, any kind of transition, really. The old Hermes said that the transition part made even more sense for me, which, you know, extra cool, right?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
That's true.
I can connect any two doorways anywhere, just like that. So it's super easy to take people wherever. I don't mind.
You knew the old Hermes?
You mentioned the old Hermes a lot. You knew him?
Yeah, I was homeless for a while. It wasn't a great time, and he took me in. Everyone's on the same journey, he used to say. Only the roads are different. And then he went on his journey. Man, I still miss him every day.
Wait, isn't he still inside you? Aren't you kind of the same person now?
Not yet. It's only been a year. Maybe I'll feel him again one day. That'd be nice.
You like running errands?
You say it's easy, but do you like doing all these errands?
Huh. Yeah, I never thought about it. It's nice to have a purpose. Athena is super sweet, and she has a big, important job. Why wouldn't I want to help her out?
You can't be this nice. Are you for real?
Oh, well, the old Hermes used to say that a willingness to serve is more important than a willingness to be served.
Yeah, that's fucking Benoit from, Date Everything. Surprise! Surprise, Benoit. Do I have a choice?
Do I have a choice about seeing Athena? I'm not in the habit of being at anyone's beck and call.
I mean, I guess you could say no, but I wouldn't. If Athena wants something, she's gonna get it eventually. She had that look in her eyes, like she really wants to talk to you.
Okay.
Yeah, she could always come here. Everyone else does.
Athena entered the mortal world? And now she doesn't do that ever. Can you imagine?
She never leaves?
How does Athena manage never entering the mortal world?
She doesn't have to, I guess. Everyone brings her everything she needs. And that creepy owl of hers? Apollo says it's her eyes out in the world. It's everywhere. Watching.
So what, she just never leaves the building?
She'll go to the reliquary and places like that. Just never where mortals are. She wears a toga and calls cars iron horses.
Alright, I guess we can go.
I suppose there's no point in putting it off. Do your thing. Take me to Olympus.
Okay. Oh, when you see Freddie, tell her I'm sorry I couldn't stick around for the movie. And mind if I say something?
Okay.
Sure.
You've changed. I mean, from the person I met when I first came here. When, you know, you got it together really quick.
Thanks, I guess.
Alright. I guess we go talk to Athena now, huh? Oh, I can choose another trait now? Ooh! This is Grace with soul and charisma. She tries to do the right thing and everyone for likes her more forward. Sometimes you need to think your way out of a problem, right? This is Grace is sneakier, smarter, and wittier. Ooh! This is gonna be a huge thing with, Athena, huh? I think I need to be clever. Open that up for me.
There you are, Grace. Do have a seat. I prefer to stand, thanks.
As you like. You've certainly been busy, haven't you?
everywhere I turn, there you are. Including the reliquary. Oh. I'm uncertain how you got access, but even you must have realized it's off limits. Particularly for your mortal friend.
I mean, I'm trying to prove my innocence.
Am I not supposed to be proving my innocence? Would you prefer I did nothing? I'd prefer you didn't break any other rules in the meantime. Such as? Do you have a list I can read, or do you just make them up as you go? You think our judgment was rash? It was. In truth, I worried that giving you time, letting us all get to know you, would make it harder in the end. I am sorry, Grace. You may not believe it, but I care deeply. I care about what happens to you and to all the idols.
You don't care at all, bitch.
You care. About me? That's a laugh. You sit up here in your tower, and whatever humanity you might have once had, whatever wisdom, it's eroded away to nothing. The only thing you care about is making sure it doesn't all shatter. Not on your watch. Zeus was the first to leave. King of the gods. And we don't even know what became of him. Vanished into the ether. Poseidon was next. Walked out into the seas, never to be heard from again. Ares betrayed us. Hephaestus saved us. Hades was murdered. And by one of our own. The list goes on.
So you add to it?
So you add to it. I show up and you kill me off because you can't be too careful. We are dying, Grace. I don't mean diminishing or drifting apart. I mean our immortality is disappearing. Very soon now, the idols will be no more.
Really?
We are a legacy that spans millennia, dating back to the very dawn of humankind. So yes, I care. I will do anything and everything in my power to avoid that fate, even if it appears unfair.
I mean, I could have helped you.
You know, it's too bad. I've been an idol for 5 minutes, and I've been out there solving problems you've all wrestled with for how long now? I could have helped you, Athena. I could have helped all of you. But you don't see that, do you? You're so busy holding on to what you have. You can't see what you're throwing away. I know we've put a great deal on your shoulders, Grace. I do. All I called you here to ask is that you please not make my job more difficult than it already is. If you have any other questions or concerns, now's the time to bring them up.
Alright. So who's supposed to access the reliquary?
Who has access to the reliquary? Is it anyone with a key, or... Does it matter? You gained access, so clearly it is not difficult to get. Speaking of which, I don't suppose you'll tell me who gave you that key.
You're kidding, right?
Give it to me. Athena, I had that key all along. You what? It's just like you thought. I used it to attack Calliope that night. Then I brought her back home to finish her off. A mortal with a plan, baby. Stole my way into godhood. Watch me roar. That's not funny, Grace. What's funny is that you thought I'd tell you without getting anything in return.
You went to the reliquary, right?
Speaking of the reliquary, you went there, right? Once Hecate told you what happened? Yeah, I was not impressed by the delay. If you had known about that, the night Calliope died, would it have made a difference? The chances are exceedingly small that you attacked her there, it's true. Yet, Calliope was weakened.
which made her more vulnerable prey for an enterprising mortal, one she knew. Perhaps the incidents are connected, perhaps not. I cannot afford the risk of uncertainty, Grace. I'm sorry.
All right. How about Medusa?
All right, let's talk about Medusa.
Met her, have you?
Can you uncurse her?
Is it true you can't remove her curse? Or is she just too useful?
I wish I could remove the curse. I'm afraid the Athena who bestowed it is long gone.
I don't trust Athena.
She
as
was
I could throw her.
prideful, that Athena. As prideful as she was powerful, I'm ashamed to say.
The current Athena is responsible for everything she's done.
I am well aware, Grace. What is it that you would have me do exactly?
Stop using her?
How about you stop treating her like a servant? Maybe send her somewhere she won't be tempted all the time.
Oh, well, if you happen to hear of a diet camp for man-eating monsters, by all means, do let me know. Now, if there isn't anything else...
Let's talk about our pain in the ass.
What do you know of Pan?
Pan? That's not a name I expected to hear. Been sniffing around you, has he?
I have some suspicions, and I'm curious to hear your thoughts.
Pan lurks at the edges because he likes it there, seeking out whatever profit he thinks he can get away with. Avoid him, dear, or he'll stick to you like gum to the bottom of your shoe.
Is he a killer, though?
Okay, so you don't like Pan much. I get that. But do you think he could kill someone?
We've all killed, my dear. I was once a warrior queen, feared by mortals and gods alike.
Another idol, I mean.
Is that where your investigation has led you? To Pan?
I'm missing something.
Sort of, but I feel like I'm missing something important. Maybe the goddess of wisdom could help me out?
It would be helpful to know what Calliope was doing at the reliquary, but she's not available to ask. Not until you regain her memories, at least.
Why not put off the trial until then? Seems like a good way to solve all this. Yeah?
And trust what you decide to share? I think not.
Fine, I'm out.
I guess I'll get back to my investigation.
I am rooting for you, Grace. If there's another way to resolve this, any way at all, I will take it.
Will you? Really?
Good luck. Feel free to take a cookie on your way out.
Nah, I'm good. Yeah, I don't trust Athena. I don't trust this bitch.
Don't take it personally, Grace. Athena's first instinct is to follow the rules whenever things get rough. As if she believes that if the idols don't blindly follow every rule to the letter, we'll dissolve into utter chaos.
Well, is she right?
Probably.
Are the idols really dying?
Do you think she's telling the truth about the idols dying out?
I'm not sure. I mean, if it is true, why hasn't she told the rest of the chorus?
It sounds like she doesn't trust you.
Well, the feeling is mutual. At any rate, I'm afraid we're going to have to disappoint her again.
Uh-oh. What now?
You need to go back to the reliquary, Grace.
I bet I know why.
Athena said something to me. That it'd be nice to know what Calliope was doing there in the first place.
And she's correct.
It's the only piece of the puzzle we're missing. Calliope went there because she had a plan. But what plan?
If she left clues behind, wouldn't Hecate have found them already?
That's a really good question.
We can't ask Calliope what her plan was. But you might be able to remember what she was doing there.
Her memories? But I thought...
That it will take years, yes. But if you go somewhere important to Calliope, or touch something special to her, you'll get flashes, feelings.
Do you want Grace to go to the reliquary so she can have deja vu?
I'm willing to wager the place Calliope met her fate has left its mark in Grace's psyche. We have only to uncover it.
Okay, how do we get to the reliquary
Last time Freddy and I were there, Hecate wouldn't let us into the reliquary. Not without Athena's permission.
I'm certainly not suggesting we ask Athena for permission.
Then you mean...
A week ago, I would have said breaking into the reliquary was impossible. Yet it appears Hecate can be surprised. If her book says she will be.
Let's hope the book says that again, I guess.
Unless you've some other plan. I'm all ears, as they say.
What about the alarms?
What about the alarms? I'm not eager to have Asterion chasing me through the fog.
Calliope snuck in without setting off any alarms. At least at first.
Well, I'll be following in Calliope's footsteps, won't I? What if I follow the wrong footstep and set them off?
Then they discover you and we apologize profusely.
Will not be a good look, though, just saying.
Okay. Sure this will work?
Are you sure about this? You want me to wander around hoping something comes to me?
I do know something about how memories work after the transition, but no, I'm not certain. You want certainty? Wait until your trial. Without discovering more, the outcome of that is certain.
What if Medusa is lying? What about Pan? We could look into him some more, couldn't we?
Oh, my, you're just full of ideas, aren't you? Do you have any suggestions regarding how we might go about doing that?
Deja vu it is.
What would I be looking for?
Let's say I do this. What am I hoping to find?
Some memory of who attacked Calliope, or why she was there. Anything we could work with. I've spoken to almost all the idols, and every single one says they hadn't seen or heard from her. If she was keeping to herself, then why now? What started this? We're missing something important, Grace.
What if Grace goes there and the memory she sees is that she attacked Calliope? A Grace from the future.
Seriously, Freddy?
It'd be a twist.
Alright, fine, let's go.
Right then. Back to the reliquary it is.
Any idea how you want to do this, Grace? Because I'm game to help.
Cool. I'm sure we can figure something out.
Yes?
I can't go in with you. Hecate would sense me right away. I will, however, stay close by. If anything happens, I'll come. Hecate won't stop me. The Minotaur won't stop me. Nothing will.
I will do my best.
That's great to know, but I'll try not to make it necessary.
Ugh, can we just get on with this already?
How does one get to... Oh, shoot. How does one... Oh, how do you get back to the dang menu? Because I want to go back to the menu now. Because it's 11. We've been at this for a hot minute. I thought we were going to finish Act 2, but I guess not. Oh, whoops. I just confirmed something. I don't know what I did.
I fail to see what advice I could provide to you, Farishta Bandi.
It's just Freddy.
I'm unfamiliar with mortal affairs, Freddy. I do, however, have tea.
Then let's drink tea, and we can talk about books. You have a lot of them.
That would be acceptable. Do not worry. It is written that I am not alerted to Grace's presence for another 14 minutes.
Oh.
Guess I'll keep talking then.
Okay, first part down. Now I finally get to see what the reliquary actually looks like.
Damn, okay.
Pretty impressive, innit? Don't wander around. Labyrinths are kind of my thing, but you'll get lost. Also, are you supposed to be here?
You can repay me.
Look, you're right. I'm not. I'm sneaking into the reliquary.
No, that's a really, really bad answer. Kate will be so mad.
Look at it this way. This is your chance to repay me. I helped you when you needed it, didn't I?
Yeah, but I already helped you.
Just give me some time, please.
Please.
Well... Alright, but be quick and don't touch anything. If Kate finds out...
We never spoke. Thank you. Thank you. They'll notice I didn't stay put and come after me. I don't think I have much time. First things first, how do I do this? Where do I even start?
And then Pan shows up out of nowhere. Just cause he fucking can.
Must have been here. She could have stood in this very spot. Maybe if I just... focus.
Oh? Hi! Okay. What were you looking for?
Yeah, it's weird. Like, I've definitely been here before.
Egg?
I don't get any feeling from that. Will I know it when I see it?
It's probably the instrument, right?
Is that a weapon? A musical instrument? Maybe it's both.
Okay. Scroll?
I don't even know what language that is.
What? Statue?
Shouldn't that be in a museum somewhere? What did Freddy say about mazes? Was it always go left? Or go left and then go right? Is this an armory, too?
I don't even know what it is.
Freddy, are you out there? Can you hear me? What am I doing? All that'll do is tell everyone where I am.
Okay. Branch?
They should really charge for tours. It's kind of amazing.
I guess the mirror?
This is it. Calliope was here. She was standing right here. And she...
Whoa, what?
Uh-oh.
Oh. We can talk about this.
I don't suppose there's any chance you'll put those knives away.
Ooh. Excuse me?
Okay, then.
Time to run. Oh.
What's happening? Why didn't it work?
What the hell? Oh!
Oh!
Freddy!
Grace?
Time to run, Freddy!
Freddy! We've got to run. My powers don't work on them. They just keep coming.
Uh-oh. Oh, Freddy, no! Freddy!
No, I won't let you!
Freddy!
Freddy!
Ah.
Oh, God. Oh, God, Freddy.
By the gods. You summoned the Furies.
What?
Those beings were the Furies, beyond all our laws. Not idols, but the embodiment of retribution. How did you draw them here?
I didn't. There was a big mirror, but I didn't even touch it.
There is only one mirror of which you could be speaking. That used by the goddess Nyx to contact the Fates. Using the mirror would not have brought the Furies down upon you. Not unless the Fates themselves decreed it.
We need to help Freddy.
I don't care what brought them. They killed Freddy. You need to help her.
I have no power over life and death, Grace. None of us have that.
Oh, Freddy!
This was no defense or spell of the reliquaries. I do not have the power to summon the Furies, and I know none who do. You should consider yourself fortunate, Grace. They do not desist until retribution has been exacted. But now is when you leave. Pray the knowledge you obtained was worth the price.
I can't. Help me!
Persephone, we can't just... There must be something we can do.
She made her choice, Grace.
No! It's not right!
Come. There's nothing more to be done.
Why couldn't the bike stand on its own? Because it was too tight. Thanks, Changeling Fox. Appreciate that. In the middle of my best friend dying. Need a joke to lighten the mood. Oh, damn. Freddy! Dang, I got my bestie killed. Okay, hold up. How do I... Fuck? How do I get out of there? Okay. Trying to find a way to finish. God damn. How do I get out of this again? I forgot how I get out of here. Oh my god, I was trying to find the... Okay. Main menu. Okay. I figured it out. Okay, so we finished Act 2, though. So that's good. We're gonna call it a night from there, I think, because it's already after 11 and I got work in the morning. Damn. Damn, I didn't expect Freddy to die like that. Fuck, man. Oh my god. I did not expect Freddy to just bite it like that. Damn, my bestie died. This game got me hooked, right? So now I kind of have a girlfriend with Persephone, but my bestie's dead. So, what the fuck? I don't fucking trust Athena as far as I can throw her. I feel like she did something. Because if the Furies were, if Calliope was able to summon the Furies, basically, I feel like Athena knows something else, though. So, I feel like they know something else. I don't trust her either. Too many red flags. No kidding. I don't trust Athena as far as I can fucking throw her. And now my bestie's dead, so that's not a fun time at all. But I think on that note, we're gonna call it a night. I appreciate y'all coming and hanging out. This ended up being longer than I expected compared to the first act, but we kind of went back and forth to like we went and visited Persephone like numerous fucking times. So to be fair, and there was a lot that happened in this chapter as well. Let's see, we saved Aphrodite. We helped Pan with we paid our dues with Pan. Made him feel guilty for being an asshole. We got Hecate and Astarion to confess their feelings and fall in love. So we're doing pretty solid. There's only 3 acts in this game, so we're probably gonna finish this game next Thursday, so that'll be freaking cool. But I appreciate y'all coming and hang out with me. I will be live again on Sunday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will dive into some more Silent Hill F, followed by Tomodachi Life. But that is going to be our game plan. It's time for bed. Alright, it's definitely time for bed. I'm tired. The fact that I'm not working Saturday means I can sleep in a little bit, which is fucking great. Yeah, thank y'all for coming and hanging out. I appreciate y'all. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your night. Because I know mine's gonna involve crawling into bed, you know. But thanks for fun as well. I can't wait for the next one. I'll see you Sunday. Have a great night, friend. Don't get plenty of these. I will do my best, but the cats will probably be menaces and wake me up in the middle of the night, because that's how they do. If not the cats, then Andrew, because he has to work at 6 a.m. So one or the other. Someone's gonna wake me up. But yep, I will see you guys on Sunday. The usual. Yeah, accurate. But I will see you guys on Sunday. Have a good night, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your week, and I will see you guys then. Good night, everybody. Bye.